Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all ready to have a nice fun time with some more Scarlet Nexus. I hope we're all having a great day, because that's always a nice thing to have on a Friday. Yeah, but that is what we're doing today. Last time on Scarlet Nexus, I can't exactly remember what happened, so I might have to look at the plot synopsis, but that's what we're going to be playing today. And that's all that really matters, right? What am I playing today? This. That's what matters. I'm on phase 7, so you know what? Let me take care of that. Actually, standby phase 8. Whatever. Doesn't matter. 1407. Let's come into here. Okay, and I don't quite remember if I watched all the cutscenes and stuff, or if I left some waiting. Okay, I left some waiting purely for the sake of this. Can now train in new missions. Wataru Frazier. Seiron, on the other hand, no, I'll give you a little information about Seiron and Togetsu while you think about where to go next. Togetsu, like Major General Karan said, is a religious nation located on the Hieno Mountain. Outsiders don't know much about what goes on there. There we go. Just want to make sure. What goes on there? The only thing that's certain is that it's freezing cold. Be ready for that if you plan to go. Seiron, on the other hand, is Major General Karan's group's base of operations, meaning they consider him a comrade. Knowing that they're researching those ampules and the weaponized others, it's just as fishy as Suo. I don't know if they can be trusted. The city itself is known for being more peaceful than Suo. I don't know how peaceful we can call it since the rebellion, though. That's difficult. We can't fully trust either one. I do not like how much is unknown about Togetsu, but that does mean there is much to learn. The advantage in Seiron is that we at least know who we are up against. I will leave the final decision to you, Yuito. Update notification. Good news, Yuito. I finished an update on the program. I'll be at Musubi's. Hey, Yuito, I want to tell you something. Coming to Musubi's now. I'm trying to ignore where we stand and just talk to you. You'll listen to me if you know what's good for you. I know I sound like a broken record, but don't keep me waiting. I really don't want to, but I feel like I should. Oh yeah, I have a brain map. I have 7 points. Not doing that. What was I aiming for? I think I was aiming for that at some point, but that would be nice. Hold triangle midair to form a downward weapon attack. That would be pretty cool. Could also get that. Just finally get it. Less damage with doing that. Hitting enemies after reducing the time enemies disabled is better. Also wanted to get these. I remember that. It's just a matter of it's been a bit, so I haven't kept track of what I wanted to keep or I wanted to go towards. So I'm a bit lost. I'll decide later after I've played a little bit more. So we got those.
I can't believe Suo was after me.
Okay, so I just entered this.
Then. But what Seiron is doing is unforgivable.
Yeah. So okay, so I just got here then. So you know what I'm gonna do? I will actually change the stream title. Because I'm going to be here for probably like 30 minutes or so. That's not the one I wanted. I want that one. Phase 7. Done. Okay. Click back into that. Click back into that. Boom, boom. Okay. So, Major General Fubuki, trust you, Yuto. That's why he gave you Arabaki's key generator. Quit. Okay. So, we got you. Does it still treat differently? Maybe people still hold prejudices against them. Quit. I don't know what gifts I have, if any. Squash Rocket. I could give it to some people. Got famous select alcohol set. And that's good towards him. And he has a bond. So that's pretty good. Let's come over here and look at the shop. New products added. We got some max jellies. Got some featherfoot. Battle items, weapons. Doesn't seem like that. Any new weapons, visuals. No. Let's go to the exchange. Materials. No. Okay, so we got these. Squash Rocket, Rumor, Antique. Okay, so not many new. Not many new presents, but there are some. Well, that one doesn't have a thing next to it. So not sure if I even want to get it to him. Okay. Yeah, and then there's that. Okay, so that should be good. So I got some quests for big guy over here. So let's talk to him after I check you out. I'm here permanently. It's so much more comfortable than I thought. I should have come sooner. Yeah, come hang at our pad, bro. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna. Oh well, no. I hit triangle when I was gonna hit R1 up. There's a strong possibility that Nagi will attack in that condition. Bond episode. Let's see if he can youthify him.
Gamma, are you free right now? Do you want to go somewhere with me again?
Yeah, dude.
Gamma?
Sorry, I was just thinking.
You do that when you get old.
Is something the matter? I'm here if you need to talk.
I got a couple
Maybe
ears.
I should talk to someone. One of my friends who retired from the OSF has gone missing.
Oof.
Are there any leads?
I first learned about it when I got a message from his younger brother. We hadn't talked in a while.
Oof. And we know about people having their brains taken.
He asked me if I might have any ideas, but I couldn't give him any. I was just wondering what to do now.
I can see why you're worried. Is there anything I can do?
Just be here, be supportive,
No, I
be a
can't
good
trouble
friend.
you with this. It's a personal problem.
Yeah, but I'm your bro. If it's personal for you, it's personal for me, bro.
But I want to help. Why don't you just tell me what you can? It couldn't hurt.
But what if it does?
Thank you. I'll take you up on that. The friend who went missing was an old classmate, and then we worked together in the same platoon when he was still in the OSF.
Okay.
But as the years went by, the anti-aging medication's effects weakened, and his body began to age. It's something all children of the state have to face eventually, but he reached his limit sooner than me. His powers waned as he aged, and fighting became too difficult. He retired this past spring.
Okay. Newly retired.
I see. I'm glad he managed to retire safely and not get hurt or die.
But if that's the only life he knew, then...
Yeah, but children of the state face a tough situation after retirement. The body ages normally after they stop taking the medication, but the abuse their brains sustained over so long a time is significant. Many retired soldiers deal with various issues, stemming from their body's changes exacerbating their brain's fatigue.
Ooh.
It's that tough for them? Can't they treat that with medication?
Medicine fixes everything.
I hear there are many who receive treatment, but it's not easily cured. If it becomes prolonged, it also affects the patient psychologically.
Do you think your friend wasn't feeling well after retiring?
Yeah, he was tired, physically and mentally. I tried my best to stay in touch after he left, but after a while he just kept asking me about the OSF and my missions. It seemed like he wanted to come back. He missed his old job after having trouble adjusting to retirement.
I mean, he was with the OSF for decades after all. It's tough to instantly change your life.
Yeah, that's why you need programs to get people out of it, right? Because otherwise it's just this is the thing that I've done my entire life. I don't know how to do anything else. Oh, I can't do it anymore? I'm not allowed to do it? Well, then what do I do?
He never wanted to retire to begin with. Those who can no longer fight will never be able to return to the OSF. I decided to distance myself from him, so he can finally move on from the military and build a new life for himself. I didn't reply to his messages or meet up with him. Looking back now, it was probably too harsh.
Yeah, see, in that case, I think the best response would have been to explain, hey, dude, you can't come back, and it's pretty unhealthy how you're sticking to it and trying to almost live vicariously through him. Gemma. We need to get you some help.
His brother said it was cold of me to cut off all contact like that.
Yeah? Well, I'm not going to say whether or not it's cold or warm, right? Because, he did it with the good intentions, but I mean, the act itself is definitely not, the right thing to do.
I can't blame his brother for saying that. It might be my fault he disappeared. Maybe I pushed him away when he needed me the most.
You did it for your friend's sake. You can't blame yourself for that. For now, you should do what you can. Have you tried calling your friend?
No, I haven't reached out to him yet.
Then try messaging him. Even if you don't know where he is, it should reach him if he's safe. Maybe he's just waiting for you to contact him.
You're right. Waiting here won't get me anywhere. I'll take your advice and do whatever I can. There's no reply.
Immediate.
He might need time to notice the message. Let's wait a little longer to see if it reaches him.
Or it reached him, but he's not planning to reply. There's no way for us to know.
Both are true.
Back when we were in the OSF together, we could easily brain talk with each other and had GPS to know our location.
Yeah, that's not available since he retired. He has to go through the trouble of accessing a terminal.
I can't really relate how inconvenient things are after you retire. He must have been going through a lot.
Yeah. Why don't you keep messaging him and wait to see what happens for now? I'll see if there's anything else we could do.
Especially in like this world where like the soldiers get like the boosted brain stuff, so that means like life is a lot easier for them in terms of just like day-to-day living in certain ways. Like, oh yeah, we get like the brain terminal, we get like access to certain things. Like losing that in addition to not having the thing that you knew your entire life be like your current life would really just put the brakes on any ability to really adjust adequately.
I'm glad for your help. I'll let you know if I learn anything.
Okay. Poor Gemma. I never really thought about what people do after they retire. Is there anything more I can do? I know. The OSF database could have information on Gemma's friend. The data's locked. I guess that's not a surprise.
Nope, you don't want people getting other people's data.
Wataru, you got a sec?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, help me find.
There's an OSF matter I want you to look into whenever you're free.
OSF. So information that can't be found through official channels. Okay, send me the info. I'll look into it.
I'll do it.
Thanks, Wataru.
Official channels? Fuck yeah, I'll take care of that.
Hope we find a lead on Gemma's friend.
No issues there.
Gemma, have you gotten a little bigger?
Have I? My training has been going well lately.
Dude, are you getting jacked?
Wow. Did you have a change of heart or something?
It's a little embarrassing, but I don't want you to get better than me. You can laugh at me for being a silly old man.
Bond level 3. Status, ailment, negation, and combo vision. Okay, so L1, I have to remember L1 is the move. So you're immune to status ailments while SAS is... That's pretty nice. I wonder if that means I get, like... So...
I'll be there to back you up. Don't let anything get in your way. It's comforting to hear you say that.
There we go. So, it said negation. So I wonder if I have a status ailment and I use it, if it will get rid of it, or if it's just preventing you from getting it in the first place. Sending messages isn't satisfying if there's no reply. Can we talk so I can get my mind off it? Anything is fine. Reply whenever you see this. So anything is fine. Okay, I'm going to see the lyrics of a popular song. I don't know it very well, but it's about a reply to a message not coming, so they can't sleep, can't eat. Oh, I remember. It's a love song. Sorry, I wasn't trying to make a joke or anything. Love is about being upset and feeling down, right? I don't understand that feeling at all anymore. I guess it's because I'm getting old. I know that love isn't for me. Thanks, I learned something. Okay, let's get this guy out of the way. I certainly don't want him to be later in it. Yeah, I got it. I'm going now. I said it before, but let's forget who sat wrong when we talk. Because it doesn't really seem like you care about that, Sheehan. I'll be there soon. Like, I gotta talk to this asshole.
You're late again, but it's fine. I forgive you.
Fuck off.
Thanks. So, what do you want?
See, this is an interesting one because, like, I can tell that Sheehan is going to be a shithead the entire time to Yuito. But once I am playing as Kasane and he doesn't just inherently hate the character I'm playing as, I feel like he'll be a lot better to talk to.
I have some things to say about the way you fight.
The way I fight?
Yeah. I've seen you fight many times, and you have a lot of wasted movement. You're no longer a cadet. If you want to call yourself an OSF soldier, don't just flounder around. On the battlefield, you need to always be reading your enemy's movements and consider your next move. Use your brain. Man,
love getting called out and immediately lambasted and preached at.
So he calls me here to criticize me?
Criticize, that's the word I was thinking of.
What the hell is he thinking?
I couldn't think of the word criticize, but I could think of the word lambasted.
Hey, are you listening? I'm spending my precious time on you here.
Hang on. I don't really know what's going on. Why did you want to talk?
Yeah, why?
Because you helped me before, however slightly. I'm returning the favor by giving you some advice.
That was advice? Sounded a lot like you were making fun of me.
What? You can leave if you don't want my advice. Thought you'd want to get stronger.
He's annoying, but he has been in the OSF longer than me. If he really wants to help, I guess I'll listen.
I guess I can listen.
All right, I'm all ears.
A wise decision. You can't win without hard work. Though I'm sure that doesn't make sense to someone who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
That's not even advice. That's just being pretentious.
Can't stop with the insults. I bet he doesn't have any friends.
Probably right.
Back to the subject. I told you to read your enemy's movements, but it must be hard for an inexperienced rookie to do that. Instead of relying on hazy knowledge, it's better to work on reaction time and calm decision-making skills.
I see.
Unfortunately, you lack both right now. It's a miracle you're still alive.
Like, he really just cannot stop himself from insulting Yuito every other sentence.
Was it incredibly good luck? Or was it your teammates? If you don't want to die young, you need to get better.
I listened to you and all you did was insult me. You hate my guts. Any reason why?
What? I go out of my way to help you, and you think that's an insult?
I mean, going out of your way to help someone, giving them advice, sure, fine. But if every other sentence is just straight up an insult, then that's a very valid criticism of what Shiden is doing.
Come on, that last bit was definitely an insult.
Fine. I'll tell you if you really want to know. I haven't liked you since the first day I met you.
I mean, that has been very obvious.
Since I was scouted, I worked for years to get strong. I've been near death more times than I can count.
Okay.
How could I like someone who was born in the Sumeragi family and pampered his whole life?
I mean, basically you're saying, how could I like someone who had no choice in how they were born? Right? Like, you are literally stating, I'm a prick to you because you just happen to be born.
Who my family is doesn't matter. I'm my own person.
Yeah, like
No
that.
matter what you think of yourself, everyone else only sees the Sumeragi boy.
That's on them.
That may be true, but that's why everyone was prejudiced against me, even though I worked so hard. But if I say that, Shiden will have a field day with it.
If you don't like it, you have to become strong enough to surpass your name. But if you can't listen to advice, it'll be impossible.
Well, yeah, but your advice is also laced with insults, right? Like this is meant to be like, oh, the comment that makes Yuito somehow seem like the closed-minded one. But it's not.
The fact that a volunteer soldier like you made it into Captain Seto's platoon had to have been because of your family connections.
Yeah, but he didn't actively pursue any of those connections.
What?
Another thing I hate is those dolls you guys collect. That little pack-in or whatever. What's cute about such a weird little thing?
You insulting Baki now? Okay, gotta murder you.
There's some things you just don't say. It's Baki, not Packin.
There, like, this screen shake, feel like Yuito could have gone a bit harder in the delivery. Like, it's not like there are some things you don't just say. It's Baki, not Pakin. It's like, there are some things you just don't say. It's Baki, not Pakin. Like, go a bit harder with it. Like, hit those emotional depths.
That's rude to Baki. What's with you anyway? You're just spewing insults now.
What? You're the one who complained when I was just trying to give you advice.
That wasn't advice. It was just nagging and insults. I've had enough. I'm out of here.
Yeah, you leave.
Fine.
Yeah. Fine.
What's with him?
Fine.
Did he actually think that was advice?
Well, I'm leaving. No, I'm leaving. Oh yeah, well, no, I'm leaving first. No, I'm leaving first. You know, I didn't even want to leave first. You know,
like he's made of insults. Next time he calls me, I just won't show up.
Honestly, for real. World map. Okay, interesting. So this is one of the few times where, like, after the conversation, they haven't had a subsequent, like, text afterwards. Okay, nice. Okay, so I got him things. Talking about me, yeah. Gifts. Yeah. Ooh, Squash Hack. I can give that to Hanabi. Give that Hanabi. After the Bond episode, maybe. Or before. It depends on when it initiates. I think I have to hit Bond episode for it to go through. So, it tastes better the longer it ages. And I'll save it until I can drink with you. Well, let's hope you survive. So first you're a hero, then you're a traitor. You might be fine with that, Yuto, but I'm not. Gifts. Oh yeah. Squash racket. Yeah, do that. Give it to her. There we go. Fivvy.
Wow, I'm so happy.
Sports really are fun. Hey Yuto, why don't we have a game sometime?
I don't think I've spoken to Hanabi lately.
Yeah. I like how now she's using the racket. Oh, that's great. That's actually fantastic. Okay, so, you know, I'll talk to Hanabi, and then I'll talk to Super Speed Girl. Bond episode! Let's do it. What's up, girl?
What's the matter, Hanabi? Why are you sighing? Did something happen?
Oh, Yuito. No, it's nothing.
Sounds like it's something.
Come on, you can tell me. We've known each other since we were kids.
Yeah, childhood friend arc.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks. So, the other day when I was battling an other, I accidentally burned a building that was nearby, and Gemma scolded me. He said that my control of my powers was rough, and I'd eventually end up hurting those I need to protect.
He doesn't mince words.
He's right, though. I wasn't paying enough attention.
Yeah, but you're so burning hot fire. Just I spit out the fire.
Gemma asked me what I wanted to be as a member of the OSF, and to think hard about what I'm fighting for.
I mean, you were drafted, so I mean, like, and also it has been basically discovered that the OSF isn't exactly the nicest group of individuals. So
The thing is, I still can't picture what I want to strive for.
Right. You did mention that you never thought about what you wanted to do in the OSF.
Yeah. And the things we've seen since joining, you know, the suspicious secrets and inhumane experiments,
yup.
just awful things that ruin that image I had of the OSF as a kid.
Yeah, that would do it.
That's true.
After finding out that the organization we're in caused a lot of suffering to so many people, I can't picture anything positive when someone asks me what I want to fight for as a member of the OSF.
That's very realistic. I like that.
I understand that feeling of disappointment. Finding out this isn't the organization you thought it was. But you're the one who's out there fighting. You just need to figure out what you're fighting for as an individual, not as part of the OSF.
I agree. Right? Because, like, at this point, we're basically not even fighting as a part of the OSF. We are quite literally just fighting as a group that kind of agrees we don't want the bad things to continue.
My reason for fighting. I'm not sure if I have one.
What am I fighting for?
I bet you'll come up with something if you think about it. I mean, if there's no reason, then why have you been fighting by my side all this time?
Because I love you, bitch.
It's because you...
I what?
Nothing. I'll try thinking about it some more.
It's because I love you, you dense
But there's
bitch.
no rush. I'm always here if you want to talk.
You dense protag.
Thanks.
Notice my
It's
affections.
not like me to doubt myself like this. Feeling sad won't change anything. All right. I'm going to find a reason to fight.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Yeah.
Thanks for cheering me up.
You were always cheering me up when we were kids. So it's my turn now.
You don't owe me anything, but I'm happy to hear you say that. Thanks for listening.
Sure.
Always.
Just let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Anything.
Don't worry. I will.
Anything. Doesn't matter what. I'll be there for you.
You're flushed. Do you have a fever?
Nah, she just wants fuck.
What? No. I was just admiring...
My physique.
Admiring what?
Oh, like you and everyone else? I was hoping I'll always be with all of you.
Saved it. Prolong SAS effect and burn negation. The time of the SAS pyrokinesis effect is prolonged. Nice. Also, you recover from the burning SAS and damage is negated during the effect. Nice. Okay, so that does recover.
Of course. I trust you the most.
Yes, I do. I trust you so much, girl. I remember something from my childhood. You're talking about when you were a kid, so I got all nostalgic. We went on so many adventures in that hospital. Yeah, you would drag me around by the hand. I always look forward to seeing you. Me too. I still hope that I can cheer you up like I used to. Nice. Gotta love it. Okay, so what's on this TV? San Pun de Wak de Wakaru Kyo no News. 3-minute de wakaru de kyo. Well, it's 3 minutes something today's news. I don't know what day. I think that's wa. De wakaru. De wakaru. Yeah, I don't know what that middle chunk is, but it's 3-minute daily news something. Yeah. Citizens are shocked to learn that Yuta Sumeragi, once hailed as a patriarch hero, has been labeled a traitor. The government is seeking the surrender of Yuta Sumeragi for fleeing to Seiran, but Sumeragi is continuing to flee. Once considered hero, public sentiment turned against him after he dispatched others he invited into the community himself in an attempt to deceive our nation. I didn't do that. How dare they frame me for something I didn't do? Although they're making me feel like I should have did it. Okay. Let's just take care of the last one. Good news. Yeah, I finished an update of the program. I'll be at Masubi's. Let's do it. I'm kind of used to this now. I'm on my way to Masubi's. Gotta get them updates. Gotta get that Windows 10 Defender update.
I've added new functions to version 1.1 of the Forced Break program.
Lovely.
It's a system that teaches you simple relaxation methods when you enter rest mode.
Ooh.
Now give it a try.
I didn't come here to test this, Arashi.
Yeah, but you will anyway.
Why don't you quit developing this program?
You came all the way here to tell me that? What a waste of time. You should have just refused when I invited you.
No, I think it's important for me to tell you this.
I'm all ears for your elegant speech, oh great one.
Oh, love it.
It's not
Love
like
the
that.
attitude.
I just don't know about forcing a break through a program. There are easier ways to help people relax. You could offer to listen to their problems, or give them some advice.
Or just give them some time off.
I see. We'll have to explore those options. Why don't you tell me about your problems then, Yuita?
Well, I found out that I'm a dud, that my powers are artificial. I have to drink, essentially, processed human brains to not have my head explode. And, yeah, my older brother might be involved heavily, or at least knows about all the bad shit. So yeah, those are my problems.
I'm taking your suggestion. You have a lot of pent-up feelings because of all this hard work you're doing, right? So, out with it.
Do it. Say it.
I don't know where to start. Like, my family and brother?
Chief Sumeragi? That's a bit of a touchy issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had no idea he was involved in something like that. He even set me up as a traitor. My dad didn't tell me anything either.
It's because they knew that you were a good person, so they couldn't trust you.
I understand your confusion. Although I can understand why the chief did what he did.
Does that mean you approve of their methods?
No.
I didn't say that. I don't endorse them or forgive what they did. However, the way they're willing to sacrifice their own family if necessary is something I can see myself doing.
Would you be able to do that to Major General Fubuki?
Yeah.
You could sacrifice your own brother depending on the situation?
Depending, yeah.
I would, but he wouldn't be able to make the same decision.
I would, you know, fucking.
For better or worse, he's still a child. You two are similar in that way.
Oh yeah, I could totally cut his throat if I needed to, but he couldn't do it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Children think they can save everyone, but that's not how reality works. There will always be something that needs to be sacrificed. Grown-ups have to figure out the line to draw on what to give up.
I think you hate being that kind of grown-up.
Oh yeah.
Is that so? Well, you might be right.
I mean, no one likes having to do it. Like, you would want to struggle and try and keep as much as you can, right? It's just also accepting the fact that there will come times where you got to give. And understanding when those times occur and being able to take them and make the best of them, best of that situation, is important.
If I stayed a kid, I might be happier thinking I could do anything. Being able to selfishly slack off whenever I want is something a grown-up gets to do. Pretty cool, right?
No, grown-ups shouldn't slack off.
No, grown-ups should slack off.
You really are so much like him.
Grown-ups should definitely slack off. Not at the expense of someone else working harder, but I mean, like if you are tasked with unrealistic amounts of expectations and work, oh yeah, slack the hell off. Because the people assigning that to you should know better. Update notification. The program I was developing got put on hold, so now I have nothing to do. Do you have anything else to talk about? The Arashi Support Center is open for business. Supposed to hear you ask for work, Arashi? Could you take a look at the place in front of my SAS I had adjusted to make sure it's okay? I was having a serious youngster around and rubbing off on me. I'm thinking I'd work a little harder. Oh, seems that while I was writing this reply, the Arashi Support Center closed for the day. Sorry, maybe next time. Unfortunately for you, the timing, very poor. Okay, so let's save over that. How long did it take me to get through all those? Wow. Took a while. Although I guess I did predict like 30 minutes, so that's fine. Investigate!
I'm tired. I should rest a while.
Yes, you should. So now let's come out over here. Phase 8. Boom. Boom, boom. Everybody say way ho.
Do you guys have a minute? We need to talk about what we should do next.
We were talking about either going to Togetsu or Seiron.
I vote Togetsu.
Yeah, but I don't think there's much difference between Seiron and New Himuka, especially when I think about those ampules. That's why I'm thinking about reaching out to Togetsu.
Yeah, religion.
Does that mean our only option is defecting to Togetsu?
No, we're not just going to be running away. I have no idea what kind of place it is after all. All I know is that it's an independent religious state, and that they may have information Suo and Seiron don't. Unlike my father and brother, I've grown up not knowing what this government, what this country is really like. Even now, there's probably more I don't know about this place than I do. That's why I want to find out.
Because knowledge is power.
I just want to do whatever gives us the best chance to learn something new. What do you guys think?
I agree. The hideout might be safe, but nothing would change if we just sat here and held our breath.
Oh yeah, sit here, hold our breath.
Besides, Togetsu's isolation means a lower chance of being attacked by Suo or Kasane on Seiron's behalf.
I don't know what kind of place it is, but it might be worth checking out.
Held my breath. I could have gone longer.
I don't mean to make this a case of process of elimination, but I doubt we can get any more information from Suo or Seiron.
True.
Besides, as someone looking to uncover this country's secrets,
Oops, shit. I'm
Actually,
intrigued to learn about
there is
Togetsu.
something I remember about Togetsu.
Apologies on that. Did not mean to hit a button. Wish there was a way to go back. Not sure if there is. No.
A while back ago, my uncle had mentioned about a deal he had made with them for work.
Ooh, lovely.
You mean the OSF hospital?
Yeah, hospital people making the deals.
Yeah. Even though it's an independent city, they apparently have normal business transactions. What is it that they were dealing?
Drugs.
I think he said food and medical supplies, although I'm not sure if it's still going on to this day.
it's likely that there's more to the deal than that.
Like drugs.
If the OSF hospital is involved, it will surely be connected to power research or metamorphosis technology.
Surely.
Is it just me? Or does Togetsu seem a little fishy?
No, everyone and everywhere seems a bit fishy. Not
We have
just.
to accept a certain level of danger. As they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yeah, I think so too. Thanks for remembering something so important, Hanabi. We'll be able to keep an eye out for that now.
Eliminate neck.
You're coming, right? To Togetsu? I mean...
Yes.
Of course. Whatever deals my uncle had with them have nothing to do with me.
Yeah, that is very true.
And if they're doing something bad, we'll just take them out.
I'm not sure we should go there looking to pick a fight.
If they're doing something bad, we can just kill them.
Figuratively speaking.
Figuratively kill them.
I'm glad you'll be coming with us, Hanabi. You make people feel so... warm inside.
And she can make you feel even warmer if she sticks her fucking rod up your ass and flamethrows it.
What? Really? Like, I set the mood for the group?
Yeah, you said it too happy.
More like Togetsu is in the middle of snow-covered mountains.
What? You're after my pyrokinesis?
Yes. That too.
Well, Commander, I guess we know our platoon's goal now.
Time to go to the snowy mountain.
Yeah, you're right. Let's move out. Our next destination is Togetsu.
Lovely. Let us away. Collecting bits of unknown history, team will leave the trace and have nowhere to go despite the situation. Decides to head to religious day of Togetsu in search of new information. Cool. Love it. I always love when there's like drastic shifts in visuals in the environment, right? Because like everywhere else it's like, oh yeah, decrepit cities and overgrown or destroyed.
It's all snow and ice.
But now it's like just straight up mountains and ice.
Colder than I thought. I feel like we're starting to work smoothly together.
Yeah, baby. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Yeah, those are health boosts. That's only a 6 boost. That's a 20, but they're also not in the thing. I have 25, so I'll buy one of those. Okay. Damn it, I should have changed. Okay, and then we go over to equipment. You... Yeah, just give her a little bit more. Gotta make sure. And honestly, what I should have done was increase her thing by a little bit. Well, what I could do, right, is... Could swap her, because the thing is I have her for range. That's why I put her in the party that way. Not everyone's melee. Yeah, light jelly. Jump, jump. Dash, dash. Jump, dash. R2, L2. L1 is to put those on. Wait, oh, wait. Okay, L1 is to do the bonus attack, just straight up. And then, okay. That's how we're doing it. Nice.
Finally broke.
Okay, good.
Let's go, everyone.
And the minimap works, so that's nice.
Maybe Sugumi's clairvoyance. It's split. Take down the real one, and the dummy will disappear. Yukito, figure it out.
Borrowing this guy.
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
Just take out everyone. There we go, turn them all off.
Are those ice statues around us? They're shaped weird. Apparently they're alterations of the snow and ice.
Mountain
We
environment.
don't know what causes them, but they occur in snowy areas where others are.
Yeah, we got all these like circles. Really interesting. Like it's like, okay, how do you make an ice and snow area look even more like fantasy or sci-fi? And it's like, just add like a weird ice structure and then repeat it. It's like, yeah, just somehow this occurs.
This is pretty rare.
That one explodes. Don't get too close to it.
My pleasure. I'll be your shield.
If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health. So be careful.
You're free to use it.
Use it well. Leave it to me.
Okay.
Good timing.
I'm sprouting.
Here we go.
Good, I made it.
Thanks, Luca.
So those guys just use sclerosis. just do that. Because if you do that, then you don't have to worry. Okay, so I need to figure out what I want to spend my points on. Because eventually I'm going to have to. I'm thinking that this would just be the best one to get in general. But I would like to get some more of like the combo stuff. Like, oh, give me a couple more moves or something. Receive less damage while it's active. That's pretty useful. Defeating enemies with Brain Crush will increase XP gained. I mean, that, like, I do kill a bunch of enemies with that. But not sure if it's worth it. Because I'm already doubling my XP anyway. You know what? I'm gonna buy this because it's a heavy in the air, and I don't currently have that, as far as I remember. Or like I have regular heavy, but I don't have like a grounded heavy one. And then that leaves me with 4, so I could. You know what? Yeah, let's get this because reviving people takes a long time. And I think that this will just be better.
I need support. Let's do this, Hanabi.
Watch out for electric attacks. You won't be able to move if you're electrified. Found a weak spot. Yeah.
Okay, do that.
You took it down, Yurita.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, do that. Boom. No one left. Okay. And at some point, I should probably try and get the pickup items from a larger range thing. That way I don't have to ever go back. And now I'm at 4 again. Charge rate from aerial attacks. I mean, that's fine. Drain that. Could get that. Could also get that. I don't need that. 3 consecutive seconds. Follow attacks. Follow attacks. That's pretty good. Goes to 5. That's heavy twice. See an aerial follow-up attack by using R2 performing an aerial weapon combo. That would be useful. It's really like just what do I... let's get that, because I've been looking at that one for a long time, right? The just increase brain drive gauge fill up by 20%. Like, that's a pretty significant percentage. So, I feel like it's worth it. Okay. Luckily, one of the 5 combos works.
My pleasure.
You're free to use it. That's all of them. Did well, Yuito.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Yeah, I put on teleport because I wanted to get as close as possible to them as quickly as possible and maybe give me a chance to dodge out of the way. Because every time you get hit, right, by one of those guys, it decreases the sclerosis gauge. Or sclerokinesis. I keep saying sclerosis. Sclerokinesis gauge, making it so I can't take as many of the hits. So if I could get away in time, that would be best. Okay.
Finally broke. Let's go, everyone.
I wonder if that's like a sly way to be like, hey, you should probably have...
Yeah, I did my best.
Like, you should probably have the better version of the combo.
Be its weak spot.
Next. Use it well. I'm borrowing this, Gamma.
Use my fire.
Finish this, Yuito.
Okay, you take that.
Hey, that other. It's the one we're supposed to take down.
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
Lend me your eyes.
We got this.
Found the weak spot. Yeah.
Okay, you take care of that.
That was brilliant.
Okay.
Here we go.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
My pleasure.
Oop, went right to it. There we go. Good.
That was quick.
Okay. And I think I need to try and get better at using the L1 attacks, because I have them, but I don't think of them. That's a finger that I haven't really gotten used to using. Okay, only 2,000 more. Alright, level 40 though. My brain drive is going up.
One's here. I guess they wouldn't be.
See, I wish brain drive didn't just activate randomly.
It acts like a natural fortress for the city.
Because, like, I feel like it makes it so, like, you're not going to activate it nearly as much in, like, boss fights where you would want to activate it.
Using Luca's teleportation would make this easier.
Whoa! Did you get even stronger?
Also, using
Amazing.
Gemma's invulnerability would make it easier. It's like, the game advice is, hey, dodge it. The sensible advice is, don't bother. Just take the hit. It doesn't matter. Here we go. And walking up the hill to a place where there's gonna be a fight, probably.
We've been walking for a long time. Wataru, how much farther to Togetsu?
You know, more than a foot, less than 50 miles.
Quite a while. You're not not even halfway there.
Ugh. Not even halfway.
It really is in the middle of the mountains. Are you okay, Luca?
All I can think of is the Shrek 2 scene where it's like going to far, far away.
Yes, I'll manage. These steep paths, though, they're hard for someone as small as I am.
Even though you regularly just teleport if you get too far away.
Get behind me. I can at least block the wind.
Thank you. I should really start training like you do.
I mean, you're also, like, he's also just large.
Togetsu is the home of the Faith's main temple. Do you know what kind of religion it is? Apparently it's kind of like a cult. That's what I heard, at least.
With their main temple this far from civilization, it's only normal to assume they'd be ascetics in tune with nature.
Let's see. The Togetsu faith.
Moon.
Ah, here we go. It's a moon-worshipping religion. One of their tenets is that the soul will return to the moon.
Moon.
The founder is Hitoyo Pope.
Pope.
The religion has a long history, but it looks like they've always lived quietly in the mountains here.
Gotta love people named Pope.
You would think the fact that New Himuka allows them to govern themselves must mean that they aren't that big.
I'm sure Kaguro knows a lot more. He was a Togetsu believer after all. Did he tell you anything, Sugumi?
No. Kaguro... he didn't talk much about the Togetsu faith.
Probably some bad memories or something.
Oh. Well, they have a unique lifestyle there, but they're not totally cut off from us. I don't think they'll turn you away at the gate.
If they did, that would suck. It's cold here.
That's what former Major General Karin said. We probably won't be welcomed with open arms, but I hope they'll at least listen to us.
Hopefully. We hope.
Okay, just a little farther to Togetsu.
We can try. Okay. Just a wee bit farther, buckos and lasses. Let us go. Run, 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 run. Bang. Yeah. Let's get going. Dash, 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 dash. Okay, save. I am air. Air belongs to me. I am one with myself in the air nation. Okay, let's go.
Leave it to me! Thanks, Luca! I'm borrowing this.
This other creates dummies. We'll need to attack the real ones, so observe carefully. That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
There we go, take them out. Nice. As your bond deepens with your allies, you will be able to use a combo vision that bars their powers for an attack. Press L1 and a vision will appear and make a special attack with their power. Activating this ability will use 60% of each SAS gauge, so exercise caution when using it. This powerful technique is great for crushing enemies and especially effective in battles with strong foes. Oh, well, great. Well, no. Hitting with it fills up the brain drive gauge, and the effect lasts longer in brain drive. It's also possible to link one combo vision to another. Okay, cool. Good to know. So basically, combo vision, yeah. So basically, they only teach you the tutorial after you've used it one time, and I'm wondering if they're presuming like, oh yeah, you accidentally used it.
It finally broke. Let's go, everyone.
Okay, this looks like a big combat arena.
My clairvoyance. Use it, Yuito.
Let's do this, Hanabi! Next.
You lit that one up.
Do that.
Yuito, use my power with SAS.
I need support!
Found a weak spot. Yeah.
I got better.
Yeah!
You pay.
If your begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful.
Okay.
Water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful.
I'll be your shield.
You got this.
Watch out for electric effects. You won't be able to move if you're electrified.
Thanks, Luca.
It feels heavy.
See, kind of annoying that the thing's weak point is on its butt, but when you're locked on, it doesn't exactly help you.
I need support.
Someone's in trouble. Pay attention.
Lend me your eyes. That was close.
Go easy. Are you alright? A chance.
There we go, just do that.
We might make a good team.
Yeah, we work really well together.
Oh,
Be on guard.
Found a weak spot. Yeah.
great. I'm soaked.
Okay, got power of the Nexus. I'm pretty presuming that that's based on.
I need to support the injured.
Concentrate.
God damn it.
Next.
Having switch target be on a combo input with R1.
Drop something rare.
God damn it. Having it be on R1 and left stick kind of sucks.
We got this.
Thanks, Luca.
That must be a sweet spot. Someone's in trouble. Pay attention.
See, this particular arena kind of sucked for fighting this guy because there's not much to throw at him. Like, everything is at the edges. Okay. Oop. Let's do that. Turn it off. Okay. So, how does this look? Where am I? Okay. Let me come over here. Boom, boom, boom. Bang. Get that. What level am I? 41, need 10,762. Okay. I'm so many levels ahead of everyone else, right? Like, 37 for, yeah, God. Like, and she has XP assist on. Which is why she's the closest. Oh, it's great. Love it. I love just having
I'll warm
more
us up with my
XP.
pyrokinesis.
It's great.
Sorry. The sustained burn really tires me out. Whew. That's enough of that.
Can you feel the burn of success? No, I can't. Sup, guy? Okay, let's save there. Okay, good. And we're running into here.
Over there. That's the other we need to take care of. It sprays something like oil. Don't get it on you.
There we go.
Something big to break.
I can hit it!
It's outer shell. Use psychokinesis.
Come on.
Shell reach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Okay, take care of that.
Next.
There we go.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
You got this.
Now die!
And you go.
There we go. Boom, boom, boom.
I need to support the injured.
Get ready!
Ooh.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it. That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Okay, do that.
Leave it to me! Come on!
Successfully reached shell. Attack now.
Okay, do that.
And you go.
Thanks, Segumi!
Okay, do that. And then that. God, so aggressive. Like, all the kills are so aggressive because it's like I think what makes it super aggressive is that it's a lot of ripping, right? It's not a lot of slicing.
I train every day.
It's
so
like
I'm ready to
rough.
hit the front lines whenever I'm needed.
Right? Like, I feel like the most brutal things are when it's like not clean, right? Like you can imagine there being some level of like resistance beyond just existing. Like ripping something is always harder than cutting it. Like you think of like, oh, paper. Like there's no resistance when you're cutting paper, but if you were to rip it, then the more paper that you have to rip, the harder it is. Yeah, like you're almost applying that to, I don't want to say living things, but I guess they are. Like there's no reason not to say they're living because they're just zombies. Yeah, might as well.
I need support!
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
Okay, here we go. Pick it up? Yeah. Actually, I don't think I picked it up, but...
You're free to use it.
We got this.
There we go.
Leave it to me! Come on!
There we go. Luckily, these guys are pretty darn weak. Let's do that. Get some bonus hits in, and then... Right, because that's the way I was going. So the fire actually did make it go faster. There's probably gonna be combat here. Really? No combat? Just cool looking? Okay. Nope. Okay,
If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful.
Okay.
My pleasure.
I feel a little more confident.
Watch out for electric attacks. You won't be able to move if you're electrified.
Oh. Need to pick Sagumi up.
Can you move, Sagumi?
Okay, friendship.
Make this up. Use my fire.
Use it well.
God damn it.
Really?
That must be its weak spot.
Yeah, it is, and I wish the lock-on didn't friggin' do that. Did not even mean to do it. Meant to unlock on.
Next.
Okay. I didn't even want to do that, but oh well. And then we got you guys.
Let's do this, Nabi.
A resource reading near here.
Okay. Not sure if that's actually faster.
Finally broke.
Go.
Let's go,
I
everyone.
like how he says finally. Like it takes like 5 hits every time. You'd think you would get used to the very standard thickness of the ice. Okay, do that. And I think I leveled. Save. There we go. Because want to check out the brain map. Ooh, 8. Jesus Christ, they gave me a lot this time. Okay. So, or I just leveled up and didn't check several times. Because that's also definitely possible. Okay, yeah, do that. But I could also get this, and this wouldn't be bad. Utility one. And then I could do that, but I don't really use the charge heavy, although I probably should. The fact that I don't use something probably tells me I probably should be using it, but I'm just not. I'll do this. Might as well expand into this one. Okay, now I can use that twice, and then 4 consecutive I can use fast attacks and rush attacks. Damn, that's cool. Execute an area follow-up by using R2 while performing an area weapon go. Okay. I think I'm going to go for that one next. Because I think that one will be slightly better for me. I'll save there again. Ugh. But I hope everyone's having a good Friday. Fridays. Oh, God. I was so happy that halfway through the day today, I was like, it's Friday, right? And one of my coworkers was like, I think so. I hope so.
Don't get too close to that other. You'll get caught in the
my pleasure.
God damn it. Tried to...
Here we go.
Found a weak spot. Yeah.
Receiver of protection. Got something. Oh, god damn it.
Lend me your eyes. Here we go.
God damn it, I dodged. Yeah, level up.
Even stronger? That's amazing! We got this!
The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
There we go.
That was impressive!
Spray something like oil. Don't get it on you. Nice. It's burning.
Good. God, like that. These guys are actually pretty nice to have as an enemy type, because it's like, okay, you can just use them to blow up other stronger enemies.
Next.
Now, the thing you have to worry about is, oh, hey, my party members don't know that I'm trying to use them as fodder. Here we go.
That was just too many.
Nah, it was actually it was actually just enough. Oh yeah, I have regen HP outside of battle. I'm still saving again because one, I leveled, so I think it's a useful thing to save, and also because my party members don't regen HP out of battle. So it's better to make sure that they're all set because they don't have as much health as I do. Nor do they have the ability to avoid damage as easily as I do. Okay, so I'm at 3 now, so that's good. I was hoping that there'd be a slide sequence. Nope. No siree. No siree, bucko. You don't get the standard ice level stuff of sliding. But damn, look at that. Holy crap, it's a big box. Sure, I could have seen it from somewhere else, but just looking at it now, I'm like, oh boy. Big. Church headquarters. It's the church. It's the church. We're religion. Oh god. Whole bunch of shapes. Ugh, it's bright. Ugh, so bright. Togetsu, sanctuary looking up at the moon. Oh god, okay, hello there.
There you are. Master Yuito has arrived.
Master Yuito? What?
Welcome to Togetsu.
Hello.
Hello there, women in very tight-fitting clothes.
This isn't what I expected at all.
Lady Hanabi Ichijo, we are forever in your uncle's debt.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. So, what does he do for you again, my uncle?
He mainly provides us with food and medical supplies, and we give him resources in return.
And what resources are those?
Resources.
The
Thank you for
brains?
this warm welcome. I didn't expect it on an unannounced visit. So we...
You are interested in our knowledge, yes?
Yes.
You are a special guest. Please come with me.
So weird.
It seems we're being welcomed in, though I don't know why.
Yeah, it's kind of
You
weird.
could say it's a stroke of luck, but that's a little too convenient.
Yeah.
It looks like they know we're here for information.
Information.
It seemed like they knew about Yuito and me too. I don't see anything or anyone strange around us, but there are many things I can't see.
Okay. That's
It
either
honestly doesn't
good
feel
or
right
not
to me,
good.
But we
Can't
won't
tell.
know anything unless we keep going.
I can't, there's nothing bad, but I also can't see a lot. Okay?
Follow those people.
Let's hope that not bad
Let
continues.
us know the moment you notice anything. You too, Wataru.
Got it.
Copy that. Be careful.
Copy that. Time for good buddy.
Look at all of them. It's amazing.
Oh, those are books.
These real books? If I could, I would like to read them all.
That would be quite a long time. This way. Okay. Jeez, okay. Big. Like, I like the idea. Like, this building is just a massive library. Now, probably be a pain in the butt to get to any of the books. And they're like... Especially because some of the books seem to be hidden behind it. As though it's just a repeating texture. God, it's so deep. Hello?
What is this place?
Please speak to history. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Speak to history.
Speak? Who are we supposed to speak to?
Besides us, there's no one else in this room. Oh, maybe she means we should read the book on that desk.
On this very clear chair. Oh, okay. Neat.
What is it that you seek?
She looks like Kyoka.
Kyoka?
What's going on? Why is there an image of Kyoka?
Name, Kyoka. One relevant result. I will provide information about Kyoka Eden. Kyoka Eden is one of the design children created in Togetsu.
Okay. So Kyoka is like artificial?
Design what? What does this thing mean, created?
Design children. I've heard that phrase before. If I'm not mistaken, they're people that were designed with specific genes for desired outer appearance and physical ability.
Okay. So eugenics.
I looked into it too. It's basically what Luca said, but it says it's just a theory and impossible to implement.
Yes, it's kind of hard to believe. How could a mere religious group have such advanced technology?
I mean, you say such a bit. I mean, we're literally walking into like this massive building with like high tech, all pristine white, like.
And how could Kyoka be one of them?
I've never heard that she was involved with Togetsu, but this vision really does look like her.
Yeah, it does.
This form is not Kyoka Eden. It is Dr. Hitoyo Pope, the
Hitoyo
expert
Pope.
in neuroscience and power research, and founder of the Togetsu faith.
Okay, interesting. I do like how accessing the book is like using the psychic powers to do threads into it. Like, it's not just like opening it up and reading it like
So
a regular
you're saying
book.
Kyoka and Dr. Pope have the same face?
Yes, Kyoka Eden was created based on Dr. Pope.
Dr. Pope made Kyoka?
No. Dr. Pope passed away nearly 2,000 years ago and is no longer with us.
Oh, okay.
2,000 years ago? The Togetsu faith is that old?
It's really
That's
old.
the same time that New Himuka was founded.
Almost like they were made coinciding.
Oh, I see. So,
They're made at the same
does that mean
time.
there's information here on New Himuka from that period?
Presumably.
Huh?
The moon watches over you.
Okay.
It's gone.
It felt like we were having a conversation with it. But I think this is just a database searching terminal with voice controls. And from the looks of it, this terminal doesn't have permission to answer Yuito's last question.
Okay.
So, can we just try to sit somewhere else?
It doesn't seem too dangerous. Whether or not the information is accurate is another matter.
Right.
Lovely.
Okay, let's try another terminal.
So I wonder if these things are like accessing the information in all the books. Like it's all been archived and these things are just like a summarization tool.
Let me try sitting this time.
I'm gonna sit.
What is it that you seek?
Where should I start? Let's see. What was New Himuka like when the country was first founded?
New Himuka. I will provide information on the country's history. New Himuka was founded 2,020 years ago
2020?
on Earth as a nation of Ark citizens.
On Earth as an Ark citizens.
Ark citizens? What's that?
The title of the colonists that came to Earth from the moon.
Okay.
What?
Colonists of people from... Okay. From the moon?
The moon?
Got Moon Society.
In the beginning, mankind prospered on Earth. But let us take a look at what happened 3,000 years ago.
Oh, okay. So it was mankind on Earth. They fucked up the planet. Go to moon. Wait for planet to recover. Come back.
Environmental changes caused by a shift in the Earth's orbit drastically decreased the human
Interesting.
population for a period of time. Humans emigrated to the moon and built a city there to ensure the survival of their species. From
Interesting.
there, they moved forward with renovating Earth's environment.
What are you saying?
This plot is going places. I gotta say, I was not expecting moon people in this.
After the 1,000-year renovation project, Earth's environment became mostly inhabitable again. So a group of colonists were dispatched from the moon. They were the Ark.
So
I'm
there are
not
people
sure
still
I'm quite
up on
getting
the
it.
moon?
You're saying people moved from the Earth to the moon and then came back down to Earth?
Wait a minute, I can't keep up.
They dispatched colonists. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you mean that a group of people were selected to leave the moon?
Correct me if I'm wrong, said to
That's right.
computer.
If that's true, then there are still people on the moon, right?
What did you say?
I mean,
Huh?
that makes sense.
The moon watches over you.
Unless all the people on the moon died out in the time after the colonizers came back.
Oh. What do you think?
I gave up trying to understand halfway through.
I mean, none of it was all that confusing, I will say.
It's so absurd that I almost want to believe it's just a Togetsu fairy tale.
There's no mention of it at all in my info network. It's probably just some religious scripture of Togetsu.
There's no mention at all in my info network, the network that is dependent on, you know, the existing understanding of the world, where we don't have all that much information about what the world was like 2,020 years ago. So, you know, just, you know, maybe it's not that.
If colonists founded New Himuka, then the founding father, Yakumo Sumeragi, came from the moon.
The moon.
Hang on. Your ancestor came from the moon?
That Y should be capitalized
If what this
in
vision
your,
says is
but
true,
it was not.
all the people on Earth are descended from colonists from the moon.
Yes, but those colonists were descended from people from Earth. So I mean, like, it's not that big of a
All that
deal.
stuff about the moon is true. That means New Himuka is hiding this information.
Is there some kind of reason they don't want anyone to know? I'm like high-key afraid of the other terminals now.
I'm high-key afraid of them.
Well, I'm done sitting here.
I don't want to sit anymore.
I feel someone watching. No one should be there, though.
It appears we should remain vigilant.
Remain vigilante.
Let me give it a try.
Because it's going to change the outcome.
What is it that you seek?
Continuing from before, are there still people currently living on the moon?
I cannot properly answer that request.
Okay, so it seems like they have a time limit, but also just straight up have permission limits as well.
Why not?
At this time, all communications with the moon are suspended.
Okay, so it's not that she can't answer it. It's that, well, it's not like, it's not that she doesn't have permission to answer it. It's that the computer doesn't know because it hasn't confirmed the information. Okay, interesting.
Suspended? Oh, the extinction belt.
Yes. Due to the effects of the extinction belt, no information from the moon reaches Earth.
Ooh, great.
Huh? But with the extinction belt there, the colonists wouldn't have been able to come down from the moon. They'd be attacked by others.
No. When the colonists made their descent from the moon, The extinction belt did not exist yet.
So it's
It
new.
appeared after the colonists came to Earth?
Yes, that is correct.
Man, those colonists must have been fucking pissed. Like, okay, going back down to Earth. Woo! Get down there. Extinction belt. We got brain-eating zombies now. Ah, damn it!
We were taught that the extinction belt was born in the spring of extinction.
That happened when the nation was founded.
The colonists came to Earth, then the extinction belt appeared, and New Himuka was founded. That lines up. That being said, that isn't enough proof for us to believe it.
So the others appeared with the extinction belt.
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Wait, what?
The others suddenly started appearing long after the extinction belt appeared.
Oh, okay. So the extinction belt is just like a weather thing that prevented stuff, and then the others came along after later. Okay. So it's not even a causality.
It wasn't at the same time? But aren't others born in the extinction belt?
The presumption is that they were born because they see them falling from the sky. That means they just go through the extinction belt. That doesn't mean that they're from it. They could be beyond it. They could be space. They could be things sent from the moon.
The moon watches over you.
Oh, God.
Now I really do feel like the moon is watching me.
What if the others are basically sent from the moon by the moon people with the purpose of eradicating those left on Earth? Like, what if there was some, like, what if there was, like, high-level, like, politicking going on the moon, and it's like, okay, we're going to take all the people we don't like, send them down to Earth, and then we'll just get rid of them later with the other. Or maybe it was like, hey, we send them down to Earth, and then they develop the psychic powers, and they were like, that's not good. We don't like that. Get rid of them. Then the others they sent down the okay. Very curious
The
now.
others are even more mysterious now.
This is adding such depth in such a small amount of time that I'm so happy.
Are you alright?
Yeah, but I just can't get myself to believe all of this. How about everyone else?
I can't go along with it either, but all we can do for now is accept it and try to get more information.
I mean, right, like, the thing is, they haven't given us any information that necessarily, like, straight up contradicts everything that we have been told and would be, like, understood. Right? The biggest contradiction they've given is others didn't appear with the extinction belt. And that's the only thing.
There's one more terminal. We need to learn all we can while we're here.
I like how they haven't tried to revisit any of the terminals.
Do the rest of you feel something strange?
Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
Okay. Let's go over our information on history so far. The entire human population emigrated to the moon roughly 3,000 years ago. This was due to the changes in Earth's environment that made it uninhabitable for humans. The human immigrants built a capital on the moon. They spent 1,000 years working on improving the Earth's environment from the moon. The improvement project was successful, and once the Earth's government was prepared to a certain extent, the moon government dispatched a group of immigrants. Yakima Sumeragi was part of the art group. The extinction bell appeared after the immigrants arrived on Earth. That's right, Yakima Sumeragi created the country of New Himuka. We were taught that the spring of extinction, when the extinction bell appeared, was around the time New Himuka was established. I feel like the history we know is mixed with history that no one knows. We can't communicate with the moon government at all anymore because of the extinction bell. The answer about the relation between the extinction bell and the others wasn't very convincing to me. We were told that the others appeared at the same time as the extinction bell, but they said it was a while later. There's likely much we still do not know. Each of us should process this information individually as we go forward. Okay.
Then I'll sit.
We all get a turn.
What is it that you seek?
Let me try being direct this time. What exactly are others?
Let me ask the most important question. How do I get even more shredded than I already am?
I cannot access the information you seek here. Access to Babe is necessary.
Ooh, access to hot single babes in your area.
So the terminals here can't answer.
But they do have
Maybe
the
true,
answer.
But the vision hasn't disappeared. Also, I'm sure you've all realized by now. Isn't it weird that our random questions and the permissions of the terminals all lined up?
So, you're saying Togetsu has some kind of plan here?
I'm sure they do, but I don't know what it is.
Everyone has plans. No one exists with no
The
plans.
reason we came here is to gather any information we couldn't find in Suo or Seiran. Maybe they knew about that? Of course, this could all be made up.
Cord, yeah.
But what happens if we match everything we heard to Major General Fubuki's plans? Will we just tell everyone that we came from the moon? There's no proof. They'll laugh us out of every town.
You're right. Even if it is true, it was 2,000 years ago. That's ancient history to us now.
Yeah. Like, it might not even be
I think
pertinent.
so too. We need information to appeal to our the people's current sense of danger.
I will provide information on current sense of danger.
Lovely.
Huh?
Convenient.
Kunad Gate.
Kunad.
The pseudo-black hole that appeared above Kunad Highway. That is called the Kunad Gate.
I like how you can see the reflections in the table, where it's like, okay, you can see her hand and then her hand continue, but slightly distorted because you're now seeing it through the glass. I do like that attention.
It's talking about that localized gravitational anomaly. There actually hasn't been much news about that. What's dangerous about it?
This gravitational anomaly is continuing to expand daily, and is expected to consume Earth in the near future.
Okay, that's not great. So black hole is straight up just friggin' getting big.
What?
That's
The Earth is going to be swallowed by the Kunad Gate?
not good.
The Kunad Gate is expected to expand in response to the power of Yuito Sumeragi.
Wait, what? Okay.
It is likely that the destruction of Earth is unavoidable.
Interesting. Because, yeah, that was when it showed up, right? When Yuito and Kasane, like, mind merged with their powers.
Why is it mentioning Yuito?
The destruction of Earth. And you're saying it's Yuito's fault? That's ridiculous.
But there is nothing to fear. All will be saved if you trust in the teachings of Togetsu.
Hang on. What about my power? What does the Kunad Gate have to do with me?
The Kunad Gate is a trivial problem. The correction of the incorrect universe is essential to create the true future.
Correction of the incorrect universe. God damn.
Souls return to Mother Moon. The moon watches over you.
Huh. See, speaking of, like, correct and incorrect universe, it makes me think of Xenoblade, where, at least in Xenoblade 2, as I found out at the end, like, one of the big bad of the first game, like, he's, like, caught halfway between, like, an interdimensional portal. So, like, his left half and right half are split into two different universes that, like, essentially evolved differently, where it's, like, in the first game, it's one setting, but in the second game, it's, like, everything's on the back of, like, the giant monster continent things. So it's it's interesting whenever a game brings up, like, oh yeah, there just straight up are multiple universes or two that might interact with each other. Because I think of that one where it's like, oh, there's one, like, near omnipotent guy that's, like, literally split in half by dimension, but in one he's kind of, like, chill-ish, and the other it's just, like, not at all, as far as I understand.
Don't let what it said bother you. It was probably just trying to scare us.
Need to talk to this babe computer.
I did indeed hear that hole is pulling in things around it.
So, it's saying the hole will get bigger and swallow the Earth?
Sounds about right.
No, it's dangerous to take that at face value. Yuito, I know hearing your own name shocked you, but this might be a trap. We can't let ourselves be misled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel true. But if what they're saying is true, could that be the reason why Kasane tried to kill me?
Maybe. Potentially.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm fine. There isn't any proof, but it might be best for me to talk to Kasane. just to make sure.
Even though she doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
If I find out that it is indeed true, and the Kunat Gate is linked to my power in some way, what am I gonna do?
You better not off yourself, boy.
Okay,
You're
we're done checking
my
the
guy.
terminals. But I wonder what this babe, the last terminal mentioned, is.
Yeah, I wonder what it meant by that.
I see you seek information on Babe.
I mean, it seems to be its own terminal, maybe.
You scared me.
With, like, special permissions. Sup?
Please proceed through the door in front of you. Babe awaits.
Okay.
Sorry, but what is Babe?
Great
The city
question.
computer managing Togetsu. Similar to Arahabaki and Suo.
Oh.
They have something like that?
This way, please.
Interesting.
This is suspicious, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah.
Outsiders
it is.
would in no way be allowed access to a system on the level of Arahabaki.
And you gotta wonder, why would such a small religious group need a computer like that too?
For all these books.
Leaving now is not an option for us. Let's just see what this Babe terminal thing is.
There's a huge room on the other side of that door. I can see something. It appears to be a terminal.
Be careful. Our communications might get cut off.
Okay. Huge room on the other side of that door.
We'll get out right away if things look bad.
Perfect for a boss fight. It is interesting that this is just like plot dump section.
We don't know what might happen. Let's stay on our toes.
What the fuck? What the hell? Why are these things in the shape of people? What the fuck?
Is this the Babe terminal?
Yes. This way, Master Yuito. Babe will answer all of your questions.
Okay.
I'm sure you are having difficulty believing all you learned here today.
Yes.
That doubt will turn to belief if you speak with Babe. Please trust in the teachings. The moon is always watching over you.
It's not reassuring.
Wataru, do you copy?
I don't.
Oh, good. This room is cut off from Cynet.
How convenient.
Let's get the information we need and get out quickly. We're too vulnerable here.
We are literally exposed on all sides.
Yeah. Let's start up the terminal for now.
We are quite literally just standing in the middle of a warehouse.
Be careful.
Oh, I guess there's no vision of Dr. Pope this time.
Still curious as to what resources they're providing to Suo and stuff.
How do we get information out of this? This feels like an SAS.
Mind hack.
I can't... My body...
My body.
Stop! What you're doing is too dangerous. Cut the connection now!
No.
Can you hear me, Yuito?
Kasane? The connection... Babe is trying to take over my brain?
That's
Yuito?
crazy. The internet wants my body.
Yuito!
Just physically get rid of the connection. Just teleport him out. I like that.
Are you okay?
It's not like wrestle him out of the chair. It's just like, no, I am going to disconnect him.
What just happened?
It seems like they were trying to hijack my brain. Thanks for disconnecting me.
We have to stop.
That believer was acting strange. They might have been after Yuito's brain from the very beginning.
Wouldn't surprise me. It seems to be a relatively special brain.
Luckily enough, Yuito's alright. Let's give up on the info and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. But I wonder if they'll just let us leave.
Can we take some snacks on for the road?
Yuito, I forced myself in because I was nearby.
Oh, just happened to be nearby.
You're in Togetsu too? Wait, before that, thanks for saving me.
In
Instead of thanking me, why don't you help me? Arashi and the others have been captured.
Oh, okay.
They have?
It's not great.
They're being held in some room, but I don't know which one. Are you in Babe's terminal? I want you to try to unlock all the doors in Togetsu from there.
Okay, I'll try.
Sounds like a plan.
What are they doing in Togetsu? No, I don't have time to think about that now.
They're in Togetsu because if you're playing as Kasane, you need to visit like the same areas in the same order. That's why.
Babe is the computer that controls all of Togetsu, right? Maybe it can unlock all of the doors.
Maybe.
Why do you ask all of a sudden?
Kasane forced a brain talk connection with me. She said Arashi and the others are locked in a room somewhere.
What? Kasane's in Togetsu?
That man-stealing bitch.
Is she after you again?
No, I only realized I was in danger because she warned me. She wouldn't have helped me if she was planning to kill me.
All right. It's unlikely that Kasane or her platoon are working with Togetsu. So something must have happened to them.
I like how it's like, okay, cool, Togetsu, let's go visit them. Immediately, like, okay, they're another party that's against us. No friends.
We can't let Yuito be taken over. Don't worry. It looks like I can operate it normally.
Helping Kasane platoon is all well and good, but we have to make a plan to get ourselves out of here.
Walk out.
Right. If I just unlock this...
Wee woo. Oh no.
That's to be expected. But this should let them escape as well.
Thanks, Luca. Everyone, let's get out of here.
We gotta go. Now we get to fight in this massive library.
And I'm connected. Is everyone alright?
We're okay, but we might be in trouble. We need to get out of here.
We need to go. I'm really counting on you. Oh, hello there, miss.
They're coming. Stay on your toes.
Oh, knife.
Move!
Oh, slash punch.
Kasane?
Oh,
Did
God.
she come with Kyoka? No, wait, this is...
So Kasane and Kyoka are both like manufactured. Oh God, okay. What the hell?
Hey, quit messing around. Your way out's
Jesus.
getting closed off.
Okay.
I'm breaking through.
Things are getting crazy.
What
Moon
was it that
people.
just attacked us? They look just like Kasane and Kyoka.
Clone manufactured people.
Design children.
Jesus.
So it's not just Kyoka. Kasane is one of Togetsu's design children too?
Which explains why there was someone that looked just like Kasane when he was saved when he was a child. Because she wasn't born naturally.
Can you think of another reason they'd have the same face?
Enemies approaching at 4 o'clock.
Woo!
Reinforcements, maybe.
Okay, I'm
There's no
young
time
a lot.
to talk. Just focus on getting out of there.
Okay. So am I going to be fighting these people, or is it just cutscene into... Okay, no, it's just cut. I am now out. Okay. Interesting. So that is a lot of plot that they just dropped. And I love it. Like, the audacity to just be like, oh yeah, we're just going to tell you about all this cool shit. Okay, they don't want to give me that, so... Curious to know if the fight... Okay, the fights are gonna reproc.
I'm following this down when it explodes. Don't get too close. If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful.
Okay.
Watch out for electric attacks. You won't be able to move if you're electrified.
God, those guys are great.
Those followers who attacked us all look like Kasane and Kyoka.
Does that mean that all the Togetsu followers are design children?
Seems like it.
This is pretty rare.
But what about Kagero?
I need support.
Oh, that's why these guys are so easy to kill. It's because they're like level 2. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Okay, do that.
That was impressive.
Yeah. Come on.
That. Okay, do that. Do that. And then that. Quick enough. Okay, then that. That. Damn. Having 2 heavies in one combo is actually really nice in terms of stuff. Well, in terms of being able to break enemies, because heavy does quite a bit. I wonder, maybe, because I've always just been assuming I can't, like... Just been assuming that I can't really use a charge and keep it in the combo. Maybe you can.
Doesn't look like anyone's following us. Maybe they gave up.
Do you even seem like they were following? Everything we've fought has been others just in the path.
I wonder if Kasane's team got out all right.
Presumably.
Whoa, other reading closing in. It's a big one.
Dead ahead.
Lovely. Oh, you look fun. Oh, your pipe is frozen. That looks like something I should jump over or something.
Now there are others?
Yeah, we've been fighting others up to here. Ah, I did brain blast.
Are you okay?
That's literally what this game is. Brain blast!
Not now.
Take the brain juice.
No. There's no way I can drink that.
But you should.
I'm fine. I can fight.
You really can't, though.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
That ice is like armor. But my power might be able to melt it.
Use it well. I'll be your shield.
Okay, time to have some fun with this. Just need to make sure I end it before anything bad happens.
I'm feeling really good. I feel the power coursing through me. There's nothing I can't do.
You're not alone. Just going big damage.
I'll protect you all. I'll destroy everything.
Yes.
Let's regroup.
You're a
Okay.
lifesaver.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking. This other's punches are as heavy as its size implies. It would be reckless to approach with no strategy. Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
See, gotta say that this boss, like, I like its gimmick of, like, the armor. Has a tad too much... Has a tad too much life. I think that's what it really comes down to. God damn it.
The water is too strong to get any closer. Yuito, use my power to get inside the water.
Leave it to me.
God damn it.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
Here we go.
Successfully breached shell. Attack now.
Come on.
Here we go.
God damn it. God damn it.
Pay attention.
You guys good?
Thank you.
Fucking...
Damn it.
You okay?
Here we go.
Get better.
Good timing.
My pleasure.
I'm soaked. It feels heavy.
Let's regroup. Let's do this, Nabi.
Jesus. Please do a lot of damage. Oh, that's it?
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks. Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Here we go. I'm borrowing this, Gamma. I'll be your shield.
Okay, you wanna...
Great. I'm soaked.
You guys good?
Like, I thought I put on the teleportation power to be able to get in there.
I need support.
Use my fire.
You should be able to break the
God. It's just... It really is just bullet sponge out the wazoo.
No way. This is it.
Nice. Cool. Okay. Just crushed it. So, ice thing.
Target eliminated.
It's fine.
And everyone's safe.
Yes. Everyone's safe.
How's your head? Don't strain yourself.
Yeah, I was able to get through the entire fight with my head being not
I'm
good.
better now. Sorry I made you worry.
See, I was fully expecting halfway through to be like, oh, I have a spasm or something.
Yuito, can you and your platoon hear me?
Yes.
Kasane! Oh, I'm glad you're okay.
Are you near us?
Yes, but we're closer to Togetsu than you, and we're still running. Let me make a suggestion. You learned something in there, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we exchange intel?
Moon.
And we have a lot to talk about.
Yes.
And here I was thinking she wouldn't want to talk. Okay. I was thinking the same thing.
Good. That settles it.
We'll be waiting halfway up Hiano Mountain.
Roger that. See you then.
Sounds like a plan. Stay in.
Sorry. I should have checked with you guys first.
You're the one Kasane is after. If that's what you want to do, I don't mind. But can you trust her?
Yeah. Decently
I
enough.
told you that she saved me in Togetsu. I think she had a reason for trying to kill me. So I want to talk to her.
What are you gonna do if she doesn't want to talk and just attacks you?
Well,
Then I'll fight.
Okay, if you say so, Commander. Let's get down the mountain for now.
if she tries to kill you, I'm not gonna let her kill me.
If I'm right about how she sounded, we should be able to talk.
And she has a bit of explaining to do as to why the things in the Togetsu faith look exactly like her.
I'm a little worried about meeting up with Kasane. I mean, I hope we can talk to her, but...
I'm not just going along blindly, but it was your decision. I want to respect that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's save. Because you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm going to do? So I'm playing this game mostly for the story. And because the game is... I'm not going to put on very easy, but I'm going to put on easy. And I'm doing that because that boss was like nothing more than a bullet sponge. Like, he did nothing but eat up time. Like, his moves were alright, but he didn't have all that much variation. His gimmick was go down, put ice armor on, and deal with it with fire, which I appreciate. I liked it. But after that, it's like, it's not a quick fight even after you learn how to fight. So, the way I figure, if it's not, if the fight isn't going to change necessarily in difficulty in terms of the moves that happen, then might as well do that so they have less health. But what I do want to do is I do... I'm playing this game. Hey, Neko Dave, how's it going, my man? Yeah, I was gonna go get some snacks, but you know, I don't need a snack. How's it going, my man? Hope you're doing well. We just learned a whole bunch of plot. There's people on the moon.
It's all of Kasane platoon.
There are clone people. Based on, like, copying people. It's weird. Everyone hates us, basically. It's great. Okay, thank you. I'm doing well. Yeah, happy to be streaming some more of a action RPG with thick plot. Love it. Always excited, and yeah, just happy. And did you hear? I'm not sure. Do you follow like Xenoblade Chronicles or anything? You ever play the Xeno games? Because with the move up of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 release date, pretty insane.
Kasane, looks like all of you made it out okay.
Yes.
I was able to rescue them thanks to your help.
Yeah, we're awesome.
I should be thanking you. I would have been taken over by Babe if you hadn't been there.
Hey, Kasane. You're not going to try and kill Yuito again, are you?
Yeah, again. Yeah, like it's always interesting because like usually when games like when you associate games and release dates, it's never, oh, we're moving it up. It's always it's being delayed because it's like, okay, we're delaying it because we need to make sure the quality is up to snuff, or like it just straight up isn't finished or something like that. It's never, we finished this already. Like, we gave ourselves too much time for this. So you know what? We're gonna have a great, we're a great PR right now. Move it up.
I already told you. She was the one that saved me.
I know,
Well,
but I want to hear her say it.
that's not exactly true. She said, "Hey, get out of there," and Luca was the one that disconnected, moving it up because of Zero. I mean, I guess that is convenient. That gives Zero more of like a monopoly in that time, right? Because, like, unfortunately, Digimon Survive, right? The one that's been in development for a long time. People have been like, when is this thing going to come out? It's like, okay, it's coming out. Oh, hey, literally next day. It's like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 moves up to when it's being released. It's just like the biggest power move. It's great, but yeah, that means there's going to be less competition around when Zero comes out, so maybe it'll perform better because of it. Although I presume the people that are picking up Zero are the ones that already like Trails. So, you know, I have to imagine a lot of people already have some money set aside, be like, when that game comes out, I'm buying it. Or it's already on pre-order.
In the world to doubt me. In fact, I don't blame you for it either. Yes, I think it's best to talk for now. We should talk and find a better solution, rather than just forging ahead on assumptions.
Oh yeah? Okay, cool.
It took me too long to come to this decision, and I apologize for that.
Okay, apology accepted. Thanks.
Something's different about you. Can you tell me what happened? Why did you try to kill me?
Yeah, and I'm gonna say it all with a smile on my face. Yeah. But yeah, I saw you were playing Crisis yesterday, I believe. How's that going?
I know this will sound ridiculous, but please hear me out.
Was it yesterday or the day before? I can't quite remember. I apologize.
I tried to kill you because I was asked to. By you. 50 years in the future.
Okay, now we're getting... So her route has time travel in it.
Me? 50 years in the future? What are you talking about?
What the hell?
I completely understand how you feel. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, there's no way I would have believed it either.
Okay.
Do you remember when Captain Seto died on the Kunad Highway, and we saw that strange sight?
Yeah.
My time travel power, the red strings, activated. Then we jumped 50 years into the future.
Wait, your time travel power? You have time travel powers? It's fun. Near end now that I need a good JRPG thing. Okay. Got any ideas for a good JRPG, or are you still thinking, trying to come up with a list?
What? You went to the future?
Back to the future.
Dreams. That's right. You said you have dreams about those.
Okay.
It wasn't a dream. I have the ability to travel through time. A power called red strings.
Okay.
And Yuito. Apparently you have the same power as well.
Okay, nice. Good to know.
What? I know we both use psychokinesis, but that's not what you're saying.
It seems you understand these red strings a lot better than the rest of us. Just where did you get that knowledge? Was that from the future too?
Yes, it was. We saw Yuito in the future. He told me quite a lot.
Okay, so future Yuito is already... It was just like, I'm going to interfere with the past.
He also asked you to kill me.
Right. I'll tell you everything I learned in the future. That should answer everyone's questions.
Okay. Lovely.
Who should I ask first?
Okay, so this is almost like... Okay, so I wonder, so is this meant to be like almost like a, hey, you need to have an understanding of almost like both routes going forward to have the plot work? So this is almost like, I don't want to say spoiling it, but being like, hey, this is some of the key points that happen in Kasane's route, and when you play her, you'll get more details, like a lot of the more particulars. Okay. Well, let's talk to Kyoko, because all the people, well, a couple of the people in there looked like
It
her.
was when Kasane used the red strings that the Kunad gate opened.
Okay.
But when her power activated, it resonated with yours, Yuito. That's why the gate won't close.
Okay, so the gate is just a gate to the future. And because Yuto doesn't know how to control the power, can't stop.
On top of that, the gate seems to be slowly expanding. And looking at the news we got from Seiron, it more or less matches up.
Phase 8 is just the plot dump phase.
It was when Kasane, but when her power on top.
Okay, so they say the same thing. Okay, so what do you have to talk about, Sourpuss?
The Kunad Gate was much bigger than it currently is here in our time.
Okay.
The end of the world. That's what it looked like. It seems that in that future, the gate had expanded so much that nothing could be done to stop it.
Okay, interesting. But it was 50 years, so the thing isn't expanding at such a rate that it's like next week we'll die, it seems.
At first, none of us could believe what we had heard in the future. It was just too hard to swallow. We got some news in Seiron, then a bunch of stuff happened, and now we can pretty much believe it.
Okay, so they're only telling us about the Kunad Gate, not everything else. So, that's good.
I have to admit, it's gotta be hard to believe just hearing it for the first time.
Because I feel like that, like, if it was just like, hey, we're going to go over all the important bits that happened in the other route at this point, it would kind of devalue playing the other route, which I plan to do. And I think with that one, I'll probably just play on very easy for the sake of getting through the plot. Because I don't think the bosses are going to change, for the most part. I think it's all going to stay relatively the same.
The thing that appears when the red strings are used is like a device to time travel. That's apparently what the Kunad Gate is. Normally, it appears only for an instant and disappears immediately, but this time it didn't go away.
Okay.
Left open like that, the gate will eventually swallow the world. It was really bad 50 years in the future.
Okay. Interesting how there's just a psychokinetic power to time travel.
The power we both have is actually gravikinesis.
Oh.
It just looks like psychokinesis.
So we're manipulating gravity, not like the item itself.
When that gravikinesis becomes strong enough to travel through space and time, it's called red strings. I had no idea about that either.
Okay, so and that's why it's like a black hole, because it's intense gravity, bending space-time. Okay.
The Kunad Gate
I'm
will
down.
disappear if Yuito dies. That's what future Yuito said.
And how does future Yuito know that?
That just can't be true.
It was already too late in the future, which is why he asked me that favor. He wanted me to kill you in the past, so the Kunad Gate could be eliminated before it got too large.
So my power affected the Kunad Gate. I've had a bad feeling since listening to that vision in Togetsu. I can't believe I was right.
So you knew.
Yeah. I didn't want to believe it, but it's true. So, the me in the future... I guess I just wasn't able to end it myself. How lame.
How lame, I couldn't kill myself.
The you in that time was great. And you right now is special too.
We still wanted to kill you, though.
I have to admit, I never thought you'd be complimenting me. Thanks. That makes me feel a little better. I'm proud I have the same power as you.
Yeah, gravikinesis.
That reminds me. How is your brain doing? Has it settled down at all?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting by. I told you not to worry.
And I haven't had to drink any more brain juice yet.
All right.
Glug,
We should
glug,
exchange intel.
Then first and foremost, we got some questions. Especially about Kyoka.
And Kasane.
Yes, of course you would.
Kyoka, are you one of the design children from Togetsu?
Yes, I'm a clone made in Togetsu. My genes come from the founder of the Togetsu faith, Dr. Hitoyo Pope. The city is filled with chosen psionics, designed from the same genetic data as me. We are the children of Togetsu.
I see. I guess that's why Kyoka and Dr. Pope look the same.
Yes, we have discussed this.
We were shocked when we saw Dr. Pope's vision in the Togetsu facility.
I hate to ask this, but if she was one of the Togetsu followers...
Yes, Kyoka was a spy. She was spying on Kasane. But that's not the case anymore.
Okay, so that's plot.
She decided to live as one of us. I vouch for Kyoka. She's definitely not our enemy.
Yeah, I believe you.
What? That was fast.
Don't worry about it.
The way Kasane looks at Kyoka is proof enough. Though, that's kind of an embarrassing way to put it. Honestly, I don't know much about Kyoka, so I can't really make this decision myself.
And it doesn't really matter.
But I do know Kasane. I wanted to talk to her to decide what to do, and I thought it was best to trust her.
Mirror.
If I trust Kasane, then I trust the people she does.
Shiden, there's no need to get so riled up. You know very well this is the kind of person Yuito is.
And you hate his guts.
Yeah, I just remembered how stupid he is.
Hey, Kasane. If Kyoka is one of the design children, does that mean you are too?
Yeah. Great question.
What are you talking about?
In Togetsu, we saw design children with the same face as Kasane's.
Yes, I probably am.
But she doesn't have any memory of it.
That's a weird way to say it. This is the first I've heard of this. Care to extrapolate?
Extrapolate.
I remembered a little from when I was a child in Togetsu. I remembered Mother.
Mother.
From what I recall,
Capital
I
M.
was told I was one of the design children. It only just came back to me, so it doesn't feel real. That's why I said it like that.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. It must be a painful memory for you. You look so sad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
You're very kind, Hanabi. But of course you should have asked.
I mean, we
Don't
do
worry
need to
about
know.
it. And thank you.
Like, yeah, you were right to ask. We need to know this information.
You're so nice to her, Kasane.
Really? I wasn't trying to be. Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to ask about?
Yeah, there is. If you know anything about humans coming from the moon, I'm hoping you can tell me more about it.
What? Oh, Kagura knows.
Did you hit your head or something?
Oh, so you guys don't know about this?
Ah, shit.
Wait, what he said is true?
Yeah?
Yes.
All right. I guess we should explain what we've been told.
Okay, now it's our turn to share.
We learned all of this after looking through Togetsu's archive, so I honestly don't know if we should really believe all of it.
But if you were a Togetsu spy, Kyoka, you would know if this is true or not.
Yes, that's indeed what we were taught. But if that was also part of the conspiracy, then...
Actually, no. It's true. It's all for real.
Yeah, we still don't know how Kagura fits into the...
What do you mean, Kagura?
into the church.
Tsugumi, don't look at me like that. I can't stand it when you look at me like that.
Kaguro, there's a lot I want to ask you. But for now, tell us about history as Togetsu sees it.
Yeah.
Do all Togetsu believers know this?
Right, about that. The faith. That's all a lie. Just a way to get Togetsu independence.
Okay, so the faith, the church, is a lie.
Besides, the place is mostly made up of design children.
I must say, it didn't look like a religious establishment to me. So does that mean that you are one of the design children as well, Kaguro?
He did say mostly made up of design children. So
Now, I said mostly,
Yeah.
didn't I? I'm a colonist from the moon.
Okay. So he's from the moon. Okay.
Real. Even if there actually were colonists from the moon, that would have been 2,000 years ago.
Was he frozen, like cryosleep or something?
Cold sleep.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, exactly. A few dozen colonists are being kept in cold sleep in a Togetsu facility.
Okay.
They wake us up in turns to check on the state of the Earth. And then we're supposed to contact the moon.
Well...
Hold on. Does that mean you're from the same generation as Yakumo?
Look, I don't expect you to believe me right away or anything. But it's the truth. The people of New Himuka wanted to live on Earth. So those that wanted to return to the moon made Togetsu.
Oh. So the one... Okay. Okay, the ones that wanted to go back to the moon.
Togetsu doesn't
better
care
up there.
about New Himuka or Seiron.
Moon's better.
They're an egotistical lot that wants to return to the moon instead of living on this crappy, other-filled planet.
I mean, honestly...
But as long as the extinction belt is there, they can't go back. Not only that, there's news that others are attacking the moon too.
What? Okay.
So they got to thinking, what can they do to save their homeland and escape Earth? They need to make it so the colonization never even happened in the first place.
Time shenanigans?
The red strings. The time travel power.
Okay.
I see. They want to go back in time and negate it all from ever happening.
And that's why they want Yuito's brain.
Wouldn't humanity eventually attempt to colonize Earth again and repeat this history?
To be precise, the plan is to only take the moon and Earth back in time with a few exceptions.
Is that even possible? Taking only a portion of the universe back in time.
They believe the red strings can do it. They plan to leave records of this timeline's history in the areas that were not taken back in time, so future generations won't attempt to colonize Earth again.
Hang on. I'm getting confused. That's so outrageous. I don't know how to take it all in.
Whether you want to believe it or not, Togetsu actually managed to create the red strings to carry out their plan.
Who's the waifu in this game? Right now, I would say it's probably Hanabi, but I've only also played through Yuito's route. I haven't really interacted with the females in Kasane's route very much. But Hanabi, childhood friend character, pretty high up there. Fire powers, also pretty good. But yeah, I think that's the one that I'm picking right now, at least, so long as there are no other strong contenders just busting in during Kasane's route.
Kasane is the result of that. Although, it's pretty strange how Yuito has a similar power.
Let's suppose everything he said is true. That means this isn't really the time to be squabbling over New Himuka or Seiran.
Because now, the religion is worse.
If Togetsu
Quote-unquote
were to give
religion.
up thereafter, then none of us would have ever existed.
Yeah. We have now overridden the two bad guys with an even worse bad guy.
No, that's not right. We can't let them succeed. We're all here trying to survive.
Jeez.
Kagero, why would someone at the center of Togetsu's plan reveal all this to us? Can we assume that you are planning to abandon them as well?
Ruining their plan is something I've been working towards since the beginning. That's why I joined them, to get in the way.
Ah.
That sounds great and all, but how are we supposed to believe you?
You don't have to. If you've got a problem with me, I'll walk.
I'll just leave.
But whatever happens, I'm not going to sit back and let them get away with erasing this history. I left my family on the moon. I won't let them take her existence, too.
Kagero means it. I can tell. It's been a long time since I've seen him like this. So please, trust him.
Yeah, friendship.
Tsugumi.
Tsugumi knows Kagero best. I think we can trust her judgment. Besides, I have a feeling you trust him already.
Yeah, he seems like an alright guy. Childhood friends never win the romance. That's why I like them. Not because they don't win, but because they deserve it. And I feel like they get stilted every time. Although I will say that quintessential quintets, right? The quintet anime, the 5-1. The childhood friend did actually win in that one. which made me really happy.
Yeah. If Tsugumi trusts him, then I trust him too.
But yeah, there aren't really many like childhood friends that ever win, right? Because I mean, like, I guess Naruto ends up with Hinata, which is more of like a childhood crush. Because like the base canon was Naruto didn't really have any friends until they retcon that shit later. So I guess that could potentially count as one, maybe. Trying to think. What other ones where like childhood friend ends up? I can't really think of it.
And if Yuito does, then I do too. Of course, I'll kill him if he betrays us.
I'll kill him.
Of course. I keep making fun of them for being naive, but that's what ends up saving me.
If we're going to believe Kagero, then we have to believe all of the history about the colonists from the moon too.
Yup.
And then figure out what we can do knowing that.
Not much, probably.
We're stopping Togetsu's plan. That's all we can do. but it's too much for us to handle alone.
We need another group.
We need someone who can move nations.
Are you going to ask New Himuka for help? We're fugitives there.
Even so, we have to. That doesn't mean I forgive them for the things they're doing, though. If they know what Togetsu is trying to do, they might realize their terrible actions are all in vain.
What if we asked Seiron for help?
Stop being such assholes. Stop being people that turn people into others, and stop weaponizing others, and stop messing with people's brains and brainwashing them, and stop doing a whole bunch of other bad shit, because these people want to destroy us all! Okay, I guess we'll stop it for now, and then once we get them settled, we'll just go right back to it. That's how I would envision it happening.
They might realize that New Himuka isn't who they should be fighting.
I wonder. As far as I know, both New Himuka and Seiron should have a clear understanding about the moon colonists and their history.
Okay.
On top of that, they're both scheming to survive.
At least it's better than nothing. I don't want to just sit here and wait to be erased.
Indeed. So, we should split up and give it a shot?
Yes, let's do that. Yuito, you go to New Himuka.
Okay.
And you go try explaining things to Seiron. Now we're finally after the same thing.
Yay! Friendship.
Let's do our best.
Fist bump? No. No fist bumps. Okay. So time to go back to the hideout. Going back to the hideout. There we go. To the living room. Max psychokinesis gauge boost. And we're back.
We'd find out so much in Togetsu. This is
Ooh, this is
All we
unexpected.
did was go to
Sorry.
Togetsu, but it felt like such a long journey.
I mean, we did go like up the mountain and down the mountain part way, and then we had to come all the way back here, and as well as getting to there, and then we learned we had a paradigm shift about moon people, you know. It was a long journey.
Good work, everyone. That was a lot to take in.
Indeed, it was.
It's a bit difficult to accept it all. But I'm glad we know now.
Because
The world
knowing is
we
half the
normally
battle.
see is so small, but our horizons have expanded. And now it's clear that there's another world out there.
Well, not another world, just the moon.
I'm glad we're on better terms with Kasane, too. That's one less thing to worry about.
Hey, everyone. About the Kunad Gate.
How your power is affecting it?
Oh, Haruka let me see Seiron's investigation into it, but the results were the same. At least we know it really is, well, getting bigger.
What if Yuito doesn't use his power? If he avoids combat, for instance?
No, I looked at the Kunad Gate investigation papers as well. At this point, I couldn't really find a link between Yuito's specific actions and the gate's expansion.
What? So it doesn't have anything to do with Yuito?
No. You could say that just the existence of his power is affecting it.
Okay. So, I mean, if he goes back to being a dud, then...
It's pretty much safe to assume that the gate will continue to expand as long as Yuito lives.
Right.
I am sorry for how that sounded, but it's probably best that you know since it does concern you.
No, I'm glad you told me. Nothing will change if I try to ignore it. If it's like you say, then I don't need to worry about staying out of fights, do I?
We do not know all the details about the Kunad Gate, but I think that is correct.
What are you thinking, Yuito?
I want to ask you all a favor.
What is it?
After hearing all that in Togetsu, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think that killing me was the only option for us now. But there's still things I need to do. Things I need to learn. We can never say for certain that there is no other way unless we search for one. Just like we didn't know about the moon until we went to Togetsu. There might be a way to stop the gate that we don't know about yet.
Very true.
I'm sure Kasane had the same idea, and that's why she stopped trying to kill me. So, I want you to help me think of a way to get rid of the Kunad Gate.
You had me a little anxious for a moment. Of course we'll help you.
In other games, it may have been the anime protag saying, I want you all to kill me. Later. And then be like, no, we could never do that. With the power of friendship, sure we can find a way out of this. And this one's like, we're just gonna skip past the, hey, kill me. Because I feel like Yuto's in the place where it's like, if we can't find it, I will do it myself.
Gemma's right. That was the plan all along.
Don't forget about my info network. I'll find out even the most secret information.
Perfect.
This isn't just your problem. No matter what's going on with the world, you have to remember we're a team.
Yeah, we're a team.
There has to be a way. And I know we'll find it if we look together. We have to save both you and the whole world.
Yeah, because her whole world is you.
You guys, I thought you'd say that, but I guess I was a little worried.
That you would say, I'm just gonna murk you right now.
Thank you.
No problem, man. Yuto story, stand by phase 8. Yay. Phase 8, phase 8.
Humans came from the moon, and the Earth is going extinct. It's so much at once that my head is spinning.
Spin right round, baby, right round.
All, though, so we can keep moving forward.
When we go around, when you go down, down. I'll spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down. Okay. Pink drink bottle. Pharmaceuticals, don't really need it. Girl quarterly. Oh, I already own this. I can give that to him. Wait, what is that? Paralyzation program H? It's the same properties as V. Oh, okay. That's it. Here we go. So that's why I couldn't expand them more. It's because quite literally I couldn't, because you have to use different ones. Okay, so stock to you. Tough time to Getsu, but gained a lot. Solid. Here you go. Yeah, here's your scroll, buddy.
This is for me?
Yeah. God, that's a lot of alcohol that we gave him. That's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's like 9 bottles. You guys, thank you. I don't mind if I'm hanging out at the hideout. There's a scroll hanging in the dojo. I has to train. It's sobering. Okay. So, new mission. Am I getting this right? I'm worried that we don't understand what happens. Tell me if I get anything wrong. So, Kasane and Yuto both have the same power, and it's called the Red Strings. Correct. Red Strings, time travel power. Thanks, Luca. So then the Kunai Gate is time traveling gate that Kasane opened. It won't close because Yuto's power is resonating with hers in Yuto. It will close if Yuto dies, so future Yuto asks Kasane to kill him. I don't understand. Even if Yuto himself to ask for it, I would never do that. Yes, there should be another way. Kagura said Togetsu's goal is to make it so there were never any immigrants. I feel like Kagura was finally honest with us a little. He said they wanted to use the Red Strings to turn back time and erase the entire history of ever emigrating to Earth. Only turning back time for a portion of the universe is completely unbelievable. But so much we've seen has been unbelievable. Thanks, everyone. I feel like that's really simplified the information we have. Mr. Kagura's lesson. Yo, remember what we talked about before? I'm going to teach you how to have fun just like I promised. Send me a message when you're ready. I'll be waiting in Seiron. You know what? Sure. Let's talk to him. You're serious about that? I thought you were on joking, considering the situation. Okay, then. I'm on my way. Let's have some fun, bro. Yo, Kagura. I'm going to do Kage, bro. See, I feel like it's interesting where at the beginning of the game they let you have a taste of the other team's people, almost to get you excited to play through the other route.
Hey, there you are, Yuito. Have you come to request a lesson from the Master of Fun?
Right, where like I was able to enjoy invisibility for a small amount of time, and then they're like, no. No, you don't get invisibility no more. Because that's Kasane group.
No. You said you'd be expecting me, so I felt bad ignoring you.
So you say, but you know you're ready to learn. There's no need to be embarrassed. Now, let's go to town.
Yeah, let's have some fun. 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 Shake your head up and down.
Really? Don't look so down from the start. If you want to have fun, you have to enjoy it.
If you want to have fun, you gotta feel it in your bones.
I showed up like you told me to.
Gotta juke and jab.
I just don't
Have
feel
fun.
comfortable
Let it
having
flow.
fun when we have so many other matters to take care of.
I'm thinking about the end of the world, Kagero. How am I supposed to have fun?
Listen up. This isn't just hanging out. This is a well-prepared, essential lesson to save you from imminent disaster.
Disaster?
Yeah, dude. How you gonna get that poon if you're a boring guy?
There's a limit to how long you can live being that stiff. The more serious you are, the bigger the damage when it all comes crashing down. So, I'm not telling you to totally change, but some coaching on how to loosen up a little will definitely do you some good.
Yeah.
All right, you win. And I guess I do need a break.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
decided.
stop worrying about everything.
I'll show you all the best places in Seiron to have fun.
Oh yeah, let's go to a strip club. What?
Hey, wait a second.
Never do that.
All right, next up, karaoke.
Karaoke.
What? Don't tell me you're tired already.
Ugh, I'm totally beat. You said all the best places, but I didn't actually think you dragged me all over town.
I mean, hey man, all the best places are all over town.
Oh, jeez. Let's sit down over there, then.
You guys got no stamina.
Thank God. You really are used to this. You enjoy life, huh?
That's because it's a waste to not enjoy it.
I mean, you know what? Spoken truly. I mean, talking to a guy that was frozen.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should learn how to be carefree like you.
Well, it's not exactly being carefree. And to be completely honest with you, life isn't really all it's cracked up to be. So, I enjoy life by escaping reality. I guess you could say it's a diversion to make me forget.
When you say it like that, it kind of makes it sound like today was a waste of time.
Sorry about that, but wasn't it a nice break?
It was a waste, but sometimes you need to waste away, right? Like, at the end of the day, right, those days where you feel like, oh, I didn't do anything today. Like, in the back of your mind, there's also that good feeling of, like, but I was able to, like, rest. Like, I didn't have to exert my brain. I didn't, like, sure, I didn't necessarily learn anything. I didn't achieve anything in one of these days. I can't say, oh, yeah, this is a great day. But the fact that you can say it was not a horrible day, or a bad day, or a tough day, or a day where at the end of it you're just so tired, like, those days are important. They're the buffer days. They're the days that you need to have to, you know, rest, rejuvenate, and essentially make it so you have a baseline to compare good and bad days to, right? Where it's like, here's a neutral day. And any day better than this is a good day. Any day worse than this is a bad day.
I do feel a little loosened up.
Which means you need to escape reality sometimes.
Snap back to
Especially
reality.
someone like you who has to deal with a lot of problems.
What problems are you dealing with then? It's obvious you're trying to escape from something too.
I mean, I was frozen.
I don't have any problems. I'm just the easygoing guy you know and love.
Oh yeah, easy going.
I really doubt that. Immigrating from the
Whoa.
moon and living for 2,000 years here on Earth has got to be a roller coaster of a life.
Yeah, does seem like it would be one of those.
I'm sure you have a lot of memories, both good and bad. You must have a lot of stuff on your mind.
Just, you know, stuff.
All right. Enough about me already. We're here to relieve your stress today. Come on, next place.
Next place.
Okay. He dodged the question. It's probably safe to assume that something really is bothering him.
Something.
I can't even begin to imagine what kind of life he's lived. And I can't help but wonder what his true feelings are.
What are his true feelings? We must find out. Santa City has been added to the world map. Kagero. Brain lesson. Mr. Kagero's lesson. Hey, today was fun. Forgot to tell you something important. Listen to you two. After living for more than 2,000 years, there's one thing I can't say with confidence. Want to know what it is? Today was a good experience, thanks. I suppose I'll bite. What is it? Well, if you play the guitar, you'll be popular. To tell the truth, I'm pretty good. Tell me if you want to learn. I'll teach you. People who play the guitar are popular. Oh my god. So I'm saying about the crazy big suit, turns out the biggest bomb. Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna lie, that is... like, that's almost an understatement to a degree. I'm glad we made up a sign. That was the only good thing. You don't even have anything. You tricked me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to trick you. I didn't want to trick you. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I didn't know Kagura was secret either. He was working for his family this whole time. Gifts? Do I have anything? Yes. Yeah, I can give her one of these. There we go. Give her a second one at least.
Okay.
That way I can at least boost her stuff. Can I have this? One plug-in slot. Okay, so... equipment. Okay, so force field mark. Defense. Health boost. Health boost wouldn't be bad for her, because she takes quite a bit of damage, honestly. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad either. Special pay. You know what? That'll help her get up to level. Or that'll help her out. Bond episode. Yeah, that'll just help her do more.
Kirito, do you have a moment?
I have several. What do you need?
What is it?
That white flower. The silent snowmelt. Something about it has me curious.
Oh yeah? Can we go find it on the mountain?
Did you find something out?
I'm not positive yet, but remember when we climbed Hino Mountain?
Yes. We just did that. Like a
it was
day
cold
ago.
There. Walking through the snow was tough too.
That mountain is the perfect place for the silent snowmelt to grow, I think.
Convenient.
You did say something about that flower blooming on cold mountains, didn't you?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. So, I'm going to go.
You're going to go where?
Dude.
To Hino Mountain.
What? You're going to Hino Mountain by yourself to look for that flower?
I won't just look for it. I'll bring it back. I will show you that flower.
No, that's way too dangerous. It's a steep mountain, and there are others there. I can't let you do it.
It's fine. I can fight. I've been fighting longer than you.
That's true, but
bird.
going alone is a bit... Are you absolutely set on going?
Yuto, just say you're going with her.
Yes. Even if you try to stop me.
You're kind of... No, you're really stubborn. Alright, I'm going with you.
You're just a little... Actually, you're a lot of it. You're a lot of it stubborn.
What? But...
It's no use. I'm going, even if you try to stop me.
Haha, used your words.
Okay, then we'll go together.
Yeah, friendship.
To Hino Mountain.
To Hino Mountain. Okay, so you're making me.
It's always so cold here. The flower we're looking for is probably higher up.
Okay, was not expecting this.
We might have to go to the summit. This climate isn't its natural environment.
Okay, let's go to the summit then.
Okay, so the nice part is I still have access to all of the psycho powers. I just don't have the party members. So let's take a look at the brain map. So I have 6 right now, so you know what I'm gonna get the, I'm gonna take that. I like that better. I think that one can wait for some of the other stuff. Yeah, I think I'll work towards this. Yeah, I'll work towards getting more gauge. Ugh. Oh, this is gonna take me a bit though, getting all the way back up the summit. I'm just gonna try and skip as many fights as I can. I wonder if it's faster to mash sprint or if it's fine to just not. Damn it.
clairvoyance. Hey, you have to watch your step here.
I'm fine. You should be careful. There's a rock under the snow in front of you to the right.
What? Whoa.
Okay.
Thanks. That one explodes. Don't get too close to it.
Yep, I'm aware. That thing explodes. It's already exploded, but just wanted to tell you.
You're free to use it.
Yeah. Ah, god damn it.
You got this.
Watch out for electric attacks.
Damn it.
You won't be able to move if you're electrified. If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health. So be careful.
Oh, come on. Okay. God damn it.
That's our target.
Use something big to break its outer shell. Use psychokinesis. It sprays something like oil. Don't get it on you.
Okay. So this is actually going to take a bit longer than I was hoping. Because I was expecting to just kind of be able to run through it all. But because I don't have invisibility, I have to take certain fights.
You lit that one up.
God damn it. Okay.
I'm not tired at all.
Oh yeah? Oh, actually, I'm not too far away from the thing, but I did get another level, so I'm at 4. And that's that. Increase psychokinesis attack damage. Being enemies with Brain Crush will increase XP gained. Could also get that. Yeah, whatever. Do that. I want to get to the more gauge. Because the more gauge I have, the more I can use this. I can use his powers. I'm just going to leave them there. No need to think about it. The fewer fights I can take, the better.
Oh, I found it. A whole cluster of them.
Nice.
Wow. Looks like you were right after all. So, where is it?
Close by. Wait. Oh no.
What? What do you see?
Others.
An other is walking near the flowers. It'll crush them.
Let's hurry.
We gotta save those flowers. Oh, that's a big one. That will definitely crush the flowers.
I guess we can't just shoo it away. Watch out. Here it comes. Get ready to fight.
Understood.
Okay.
Maybe Segumi's clairvoyance. Water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful. That must be its weak spot.
Leave it to me.
Ooh, that's a big blaze.
Yeah!
Okay.
Use it well.
Now die!
Do that. Damn it.
Here we go.
Found a weak spot. Yeah.
I'll be your shield.
Okay, just take it out like that. Easy enough. Too bad. Not too bad.
That should do it. Are the flowers okay?
Maybe. Not sure. Can't
They
tell.
were trampled. They're almost all crushed. If we'd only found them sooner.
Oh, well.
It looks like almost half of them are still fine to me.
I saw below the ground with my clairvoyance. The stems are broken and the roots are twisted. They're all hurt.
No way. Not even a single one survived?
Some are just weak. I think they'll recover. It will take time, though.
I see. Well, at least we saved them from being completely wiped out.
Yay!
But I don't know what to do. I plan to bring the flowers back with me.
Will they just wilt if you bring them down from the mountain like this?
With the right nutrients, they'll be fine. I've thought about how to cultivate them, so I'm pretty confident.
Okay.
But the environment I'd be growing them in would be harsh for them. I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do.
You're such a kind person. Would you be opposed to the idea of just leaving these flowers here? This is the best environment for them, so they'll be healthy here.
But you like these flowers. Are you sure?
Just the fact that I was able to see them blooming makes me happy. And you worked hard for that to happen.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
And also, you could just take one of the dead ones and like press it, like make a pressed flower.
If the flowers are happy, I don't want to ruin that.
Okay, let's go then.
Yeah.
Hey, how come you wanted to bring the flowers back with you?
Huh? Oh, it's a rare flower, so I wanted to try to grow it myself.
So a little intellectual curiosity then? Guess you're like a botanist.
Yeah, botanist.
When I grow a new plant,
Botany.
it's like I get a new friend. It makes me happy.
I talk to trees.
I see. Well, now you have a long-distance friend. We should come visit the flowers again.
Sure. And...
Was there another reason?
No, it's nothing.
Oh. Okay.
She likes you, you idiot.
There's obviously another reason. Now I really want to know what it is. But it's not like I can force her to tell me. Well, I'm sure she'll tell me eventually.
Maybe.
We should get back to the hideout and get some rest.
We did just ascend the mountain again. Luckily, it was only the first portion. It wasn't all the way.
Sorry to bother you, but can we talk?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Did I do something? I mean, you're pretty observant.
Well, you always take care of me and the others, right?
Yes, I do.
You should take care of yourself too. I'm worried you might try out.
Bond level 5. Prolong SAS. Clairvoyance time effect increases. Good.
I know how you feel. I hope you know how I feel too.
Great. Don't worry. I know how you feel, even if you don't say much.
I don't think you understand her feelings completely. My magnifying glass was foggy. There was other rare flowers in Hannah Mountain. Well, when I saw them, I wondered, but didn't know. Can't believe I didn't notice until I checked after we got back. The difference in temperature made my magnifying glass fog up, so I couldn't see the petals. That's too bad. I would have liked to have seen them too. That reminds me, I always carry that magnifying glass around. I actually don't have very good eyesight. I need that glass so I can observe my plants. We should go check on the silent snowbell again sometime. We'll look for those flowers then. Okay, so her eyesight isn't all that good. Okay, so talk to you. Talk to you. Now I think it's time with my boy, my child boy, my small boy, my ripped jeans, skin was showing, hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Boy. You know, he likes that kind of music. Oh, Getting warm in my room. It's warming up now. Whatever shall I do? Honestly, I think my room would probably be warmer if I had my previous computer, because this one is liquid cooled, and I think that it like generally means it runs less hot. So there's not as much like radiating heat, which is good. Psychokinesis that you're in Kasaya is a type of gravikinesis. The possibility of time travel is incredible power. Gifts. Do you have something? No. Okay. Bond episode. What say you?
Yuito, this is perfect. Will you accompany me to the
You
gym?
won't get ripped.
Yeah, sure. Are we lifting weights? If so, why don't we invite Gemma?
I'd like to keep it the two of us today. There is something I wish to confirm with you.
Okay.
I want to know how big your Glock is.
So, what do you want to confirm? This isn't like a strength test.
No, we are not here to train. I brought you here because there's no one around, making it perfect for us to talk alone.
Perfect to talk, even though there's literally a window right into the kitchen.
Is something wrong?
Remember when we went to the old OSF hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a rough day.
Yes, it was.
Did you hear the researchers talking about my brother and me?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
You're as bad at lying as ever. So you know then, that my brother and I were duds.
yeah. I didn't say anything because I thought it would bother you.
I see. Thank you for your concern.
Nice guy.
He won't look at me. Maybe he didn't want me to know.
I mean, hey, Yuto is dead too. It's fine.
How did you know that I knew?
How did you know that I knew that I knew that you know?
The old OSF hospital. You told everyone that you were a dud. Your face changed when you looked at me. That made me believe that perhaps you knew.
Oh. You could see it on my face. Sorry.
Never bring Yuito to a poker game. Unless you want to beat him handily.
It was inevitable that you would find out. I am curious, though. Why did you feel it was necessary to tell everyone that you were one? It's a handicap to be a dud in this world. I fail to see how that knowledge being public would help you.
Well, it helps because probably later on in the plot, he'll just like actively be like, yo, if my powers are the thing keeping it open, why don't I just get my powers taken away? Boom. Go back to being dud. And everything's fine.
I didn't think that any of you would treat me differently just because I said I was a dud. And everyone reacted just like I thought they would. It made me realize there's a lot of good in my life.
Yeah. Got friends.
I don't think anyone would care if you told them.
I don't agree.
Luca.
Unlike you, I've lived knowing the burden of being a dud. I may be a Septentrion, but my power was implanted through experiments. I wasn't born with it. It could suddenly disappear one day. And when that happens, the public will turn on me.
Man, that would suck. Like, oh yeah, my power to teleport just disappears one day. Fuck.
That's the fear I've always lived with. I can't just change and become carefree like you.
No matter what the public thinks, you're still Luca. You've been fighting in the OSF for so long. You work harder than anyone else and achieved a lot. That won't change no matter what people say.
You are strong. Your strength lies in the fact that you can say that. But I am not like you. Or my brother. I am not strong enough to fight against the tide.
Dang, Babylon's Fall sank with action. Oh yeah, no, I mean, like, it's unfortunate, but like that game was like almost dead on arrival, right? Like it as far as I could tell, one of the main downfalls was that it was like, apparently the game wasn't scaled at all compared, like, if you're playing, like, it was made with the intent of playing with 4 people. And if you played alone, the game didn't scale at all in terms of health that you had to do, making fights even longer for anyone that didn't have a group of friends to play with or something. Additionally, what I also heard was that a lot of it was just like uninspired hallways where it was like fight, hallway, fight, hallway, fight, hallway. And like that the combat just generally wasn't all that deep in general. That like overall the experience was just just meh. So I'm not surprised that it died really quickly. It's unfortunate, honestly, because like, you know, every game that's made, you know that there's a lot of time and effort behind it, unless it's like an asset flip game, basically. So it's like, it feels bad, but it's also like they obviously just made mistakes or didn't do certain things right. Seems like it's a game Square asked Platinum. Like, yeah. Basically, as far as I understand, Platinum was making it, like, Square asked Platinum to make it, like, they funded it, but like Square, like, higher ups kept making changes, essentially being, oh, do it this way, to the point, because apparently like footage and like the ideas and like visuals back when like Platinum first announced Babylon's Fall was so drastically different than the end product that's like, okay, there was obviously some people like sticking their fingers in the jar, essentially, and probably mucking up, because like I feel like that's just always the case, where when you have like a really big company that has investors that for some whatever reason have the ability to be like, hey, you should look into this for your game, it never goes well. And that's probably the case of what happened. Like Square just breathing down their neck to do certain things a certain way, but that way wasn't the right way or the best way. And it's just like, just didn't lead to a good place. Now, hopefully, the lack of performance doesn't negatively affect Platinum Games' ability to continue operating. Hopefully, the entire thing was kind of bankrolled by Square, which, you know, if it's a flop on their end in terms of financials, it doesn't really hurt them all that much, because FF14 is a massive cash cow. So...
Luca.
But yeah, the game died pretty quickly.
This is who I am. Please, promise me. Please don't tell anyone that I am a dud.
Okay.
Okay. I promise I won't.
It's your secret to keep.
Thank you. And that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm going back now. I am counting on you.
Don't worry.
I'm not an abacus.
I'll keep my promise. He looked worried.
Math joke.
I know the secret he kept for so many years.
I never understood how to use an abacus. Like, I get that it's like each bead placement is supposed to be like one of the different like ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Like I understood that concept, but I never understood the concept of using it. Right? Because like it's just difficult for me to comprehend how to use it. I bet if I used it more, or if I was explained again and I had it in front of me, it would probably be a bit easier. But yeah. I also think because the abacus that was in my elementary school classroom, it was always held vertically, so the beads went left to right instead of horizontally, so they went up and down. Because like when you think of a number, right, you think of it horizontally written, with the ones placed at the far right. So using it that way would probably make it a lot easier.
Maybe me promising isn't enough. No. I just have to work to make sure he's not threatened. I'll keep my word, no matter what.
No matter what. Just no one ask me about it, because I can't lie very good. Okay. Let me just say this. Perhaps I said something to upset you. It's not that I do not trust you, Ito. I want you to know that. It's okay, I know. I'll keep my promise. Thank you. I will be back to myself soon. No reply is necessary. No reply is necessary. Okay, so we got everyone. We got all of them. Yay. I got missions that I think Yeah, we got the Bond episodes, quests. It's fine. I don't really need those. Main story. Phase 8. Challenges. Here we go. And give me them. Just give me a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. And there we go. So just got a whole bunch of stuff. Love to see it. Okay, equipment. Nope. There we go. So 16,000 to next level for that. Let's come over here and save. And save. Good. And come into here. And let's enter phase 9. Phase 9!
Alright. We're going back to Suo, but they think we're rebels.
When we get there, do you think they'll send the National Defense Forces or the OSF after us?
Mr. Bison, isn't it past your bedtime? You know, it's getting close to when I'm end the stream. I'm gonna basically what I want to do is I want to get to the next point because I want it to have a clean cut to be phase 9. But it's not past my bedtime. I go to bed at 11. I just usually end the stream around 9:30, 10 o'clock because I like to have like that final hour to brush my teeth, go read Japanese for Idiots, and rest before I go to sleep. How's it going, Mr. Fontano? Hope you're doing well. How's the Xenoblade treating you?
Even if we do get caught, who says we won't be able to make a request to see the chief?
Why is the I in if capitalized?
We'll most likely get our personalities rehabilitated before then.
Well.
I thought about it, and I think it might be best to say we want to see my brother right off the bat.
Yuito, that's bold.
Oh my god.
I'm sure they know we've been all over, learning secrets. My brother takes the Sumeragi name seriously. I think he'll want to persuade me to join him.
Okay, did the last bit of random stuff before the next plot point. Sword Valley. Ah, okay, Sword Valley. Always gotta love the valleys.
Now that I'm branded a rebel, he might expect me to come crying to him.
Like, mountains and valleys are always where shit goes down. In animes and JRPGs.
That's crazy.
I'm almost certain that he's waiting for me.
Got that name because it's on a sword. Ah, okay.
Alright, but we should do what we can to prepare for a confrontation.
Yeah, I know.
I sure do hope Kaito hears you out.
Is this your first time playing through Xenoblade 1? Like, is this like a blind playthrough, but you're just following a guide to, like, get everything? Or to do all the quests and stuff? Or have you played it before, and you're just doing this for, like, stream?
It'll be nice to get some new information from him as well. There's probably many things we still don't know.
I agree.
Blind and guided. Nice.
And he is the head of the OSF. So it is safe to say that he knows just as many secrets as the counselors.
Yeah, I feel like with JRPGs, that's usually like one of the better ways to experience them. Because that's how I went through Cold Steel, like all the Cold Steel games, right? Where I like guide for the quests and stuff, the side quests, but otherwise blind to everything else. Because the thing is, when you're playing a big JRPG, right, you don't want to miss anything, but you know it's going to be easy to miss things. So it's always nice to save yourself a little bit.
I guess if that's the case, maybe it is worth trying.
What is it, Wataru?
Wataru.
No, it's just... I was thinking of ways I could support you from here.
Anyway, don't worry about it.
I think I might worry about it a little bit.
Okay. Keep up the good work. All right? Let's head out to Suo.
We're off to Suwo. Phase 9, Eternal Vow. Eternal Bond. Cooperating, signing a team. You turn team to set pressure to government. It has to stop. Well aware. Something, something, something.
Emergency has been declared in Suo. Civilians should evacuate to shelters immediately.
Lovely. Hotel Dada. Did us entering...
What's going on? There aren't any soldiers. No, they're just hiding. This whole area is surrounded by the National Defense Forces.
Oh my god.
They're waiting to ambush the rebels. But something isn't right. They're definitely planning something.
Even if it's a trap, all we can do is go straight in. Let's head to the OSF headquarters.
Someone's coming this way. Is that...
Hey, Yuito.
Oh god.
I missed you.
Sup, dude? You've been rehabilitated pretty hard.
Nagi? What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Just hanging out, you know?
What's up,
I'm
dude?
here to clean the rebel filth out from the great new Himuka.
Is it New Himuka's plan to make us fight Nagi?
I
Presumably.
won't do it. We don't need to fight. Nagi, run away with us. We'll find a way to undo the personality rehabilitation. If they can just change you like that, there must be a way to change you back.
Oh, I finally got my Wii U Pro controller back up that I got for a charge cable. Okay. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it always sucks when, like, you just can't charge something because you don't have a cable.
What? I can't go now. The fun's about to start. I'm gonna kill you and rip out your brain.
Oh.
Brain? Maybe he's ordered to get Yuito's brain.
Because they know he can time travel, probably.
What?
I was not able to
Hey,
figure out how to
Yuito,
sync the new one, but the cable
we're
works.
friends.
Okay.
You'd do me a favor, wouldn't you?
Time for Google.
Give me your brain!
All I can think of is the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, like, Halloween episode that had, like, the big brain. Do you guys remember that? Like, the big green, like, slime thing that ate people's brains and had a big musical number about it?
He's so strong. This isn't just personality rehabilitation.
You know I did,
He
yeah.
must have some kind of power enhancement.
Destroy us all! Destroy us all!
Damn! Why? Why is this happening? Do we have to fight?
Yes.
Feel free to stand there if you don't want to fight me. I'm gonna cut off that ugly head of yours either way!
Come on. Nagi! You are gonna try to fight back, right? And I want to see you struggle. Make it more fun for me.
Is there no other way?
I feel the power
Never
coursing
is.
through my veins. It feels so good. Come on. Nagi's power is rapidly increasing. Any hesitation could be deadly. Won't let him.
There we go. Luckily, he didn't do much.
Damn it!
Yuito, we're gonna stop him with everything we have. Nagi told me that he wasn't suited to you.
Oop. Okay.
I'll kill you!
Could you not, please?
Use bias. It might have been attached with no thought given to the negative effects it may have on the brain.
Let's do this, Nabi!
Awful.
My pleasure.
Too late. Stop. Shut up. How do you like this power? Nagi, what's the matter? For a second,
His brain was under a lot of stress. There could be something wrong with it.
Use my power with.
There we go. Nagi Carmen. Carmen Ultra Soft? That's Charmin.
Chakram's movement.
I need support!
There we go. Oh my god, I'm Big Brain Man.
Please, you have to stop.
Shut up. Brain. I must get Yuito's brain.
I trust you.
Damn it. How long do we have to keep doing this?
God damn it.
Ow!
Stop this! Shut up!
God damn it.
Damn, I need support! What's happening?
I need your eyes. That was close.
He's just so annoyingly fast.
Stop this! Why? Stop this!
Here we go.
Use it well.
I'm borrowing this guy.
There we go. Easy enough. Yeah, so I'm really glad that I put it on easy instead of normal, because this fight probably would have taken twice as long. Even though he wouldn't get, like, new moves.
Damn! Why? Why won't you just die, Yuito?
Because I don't wanna.
Stop it. There's no reason for us to fight.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'll kill you. I must have your brain.
Oh, now my brain hurts.
What's wrong?
No. Shut up. Don't tell me what to do. Stop. Stop. Yuito!
Okay, so it's basically developing, like, multiple personality disorder inside of him. Ah, stopped.
Nagi!
Bro.
What is this? Why am I...
Nagi's brain. This is horrible.
Yuito! You can't move him!
Wake up!
No,
Yuito,
bro!
Nagi, you... Are you... yourself?
Sorry. I didn't know what was happening. The voice said I had to kill you.
Don't apologize. It's not your fault. It was all the people who did this to you.
I didn't want to fight you. I tried to resist, but it hurt so much. They told me to kill you. That they'd kill me if I didn't. I was so scared. So I couldn't stop. There was nothing else I could do.
Every time he resisted, they sent him to personality rehabilitation. How can they be so cruel?
And these are the people that we're trying to get to work with us.
I'm fine.
Lovely.
So don't be so hard on yourself. You don't have to be afraid of their threats anymore. I'll fight with you.
Yuito, you're so... How did this happen? We were always together. Ever since we were cadets. We were finally OSF. In Seto Platoon. I thought we could still goof off together. I have to apologize to Captain Seto. But it's too late. I thought that when I died, it would be more heroic, you know? Going out in a blaze of glory, fighting another. Look at me. I'm no hero. Tell me. How did I mess everything up so bad? Hey, Yuito. If I was gonna die either way, what should I have done differently, huh?
Nagi.
Oh, man.
Nagi.
That's fucked. My bro. Aw. Damn.
You weren't wrong, Nagi. It was the country that did this to you. They're the ones to blame.
Fuck the government!
When I didn't know what to do, you were the one who suggested we join the OSF. I said I wanted to save people, but I couldn't even protect you. I'm sorry. I will avenge you. That's a promise I can keep.
Yuito?
I'm fine.
I hate just leaving him there.
Yeah. We'll take care of him later. We have to go see my brother. He's a government official. He probably had something to do with Nagi waiting here to ambush us.
So I'm gonna have to go rip him a new one.
No way. You think Kaito would use Nagi to get at you?
I don't know. Either way, we have to meet.
The National Defense Forces are surrounding the path to OSF headquarters.
They haven't given up on capturing the traitors. They're probably no match for you, but be careful. Oh, and Yuito? Take it easy.
And well, now it's time to rip and tear until it is done.
Thanks, Wataru. All right, let's head to OSF headquarters.
I'll kill every last one of them! Okay.
What's going on at OSF headquarters, Wataru? Wataru, do you copy? Huh? Oh, sorry. You can keep moving, Yuito. Something's up with him.
Okay, so where's the nearest CSI? There's the nearest CSI. Okay. It is so empty here. Empty city streets are always some of, like, the most disconcerting things. Because, like, you always just associate cities with being packed and always active. And when that's not the case, it is so jarring. Which is what makes it a good environment. Ugh. But after that, after that wonderful high note to go out on, this is where I'm going to end today's stream. I will be back tomorrow with some more. And hopefully, because I'll be on easy for the rest of the playthrough, it will go a bit quicker. Although I will say most of the stream time is probably cutscenes in general. Because there's a lot of story in this game. And it's good, it's interesting, and I really like it. But thank you, Neko Dave and Fontano, for dropping by. It was great talking to you both. I hope, Neko, you are able to find what JRPG you want to play next. And Fontano, I hope Xenoblade does not treat you poorly. So I hope you all have a very nice night, and will join me next time. Bye!